So here we are, it's the Wandella Vs Lakes, and I'll hit the play button on the TV now. And as I say before, there's no sound unfortunately, but here we are in the rooms, the Wandella rooms prior to the game, and you'll see, you'll be able to pick out the names. There's Gary Pay there,
yeah.
And I'll let you call the names as you see them too.
Chris Gray.
Chris Gray, yep. Who's this guy with
Ronnie Ship.
Ronnie Ship.
Yep, wandering through.
He was probably president.
Yeah, he could have been a little bit.
Who's that bloke with the hair?
That's that bloke Miles, I reckon.
And there's my brother Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yep. And Lyle Bott was he was the 19th man or 20th man, I think. Did they have interchange back then?
Yep.
They did. Well, I didn't see any interchanges happen in this match.
No, they would have had them. That came in way before this period. That's Bigsy or Chris, as you said.
So there's a bit of history.
The reason I'm chipping in a little bit is because I played out there the following,
of course,
2 years after I did, yeah.
Yep.
Because we'd
gone.
gone.
Yeah, whatever, like that's Russell Bott sitting there getting his leg, and Andrew getting his legs rubbed, and is that Teddy Fenton, the trainer?
George
Fenton
would have been if I can get that's George.
Yeah,
there.
that's George. Yep.
And Lyle, a young-looking Lyle.
Of course.
And there's Hocker,
Hoskins.
his teeth out.
They're all like the camera.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of this which I cut out because otherwise it would have been 10 minutes of that before the game. This is
the old
this is Joyce, and you see who's sitting here in his old spot, Byron.
Yeah.
Byron Reid.
Graham Morris.
Was that
Neil
Mesley?
Mesley? Neil Mesley, yeah.
What had he been doing out there?
Oh yeah, he was there. He coached our juniors for a while.
Oh, did he before?
Yeah.
Because he was the president of Rose at one stage too. Look at
Yeah, I want you to tell me exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, no,
Greg.
I was probably swearing a bit.
So,
who's the kid?
Yeah, he'll be grown up now.
Yeah.
We got grandkids.
Was that Chris Mannix?
Yeah, Chris.
I don't think it's Chris. It looked like Chris, I thought, but it's not. It's Alan Bott when you look closer.
Right.
You look around there.
Russ.
That's Russ.
Yeah. Is that Mick Tracy?
Yep.
Smedley, Tyler.
Yep.
Dennis with the beard.
Gavo and
Andrew and
Gary
and Hocker, Pete Hosking.
Stewie Bott.
Was that Mark?
Rocky
Brook?
Robinson.
No.
Which one's Stewie Bott? The one
next to Alan, I reckon.
Yep.
Rocky, and that's Mark Brook.
And there's Alan Robbie with a beard.
Yeah.
You're getting a bit fired up there.
My son saw what Ron posted.
Yeah.
And commented something to the effect of, "Oh, you're a bit fired up there, old man." And I had to say to him, "It's all an act." Yeah.
A little bit of history with Loddon Motors being sponsors.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
a lot of
There's
people
lots of history when you
remember Loddon Motors.
Who's 52? Couldn't pick him. Yeah,
Was it Craig? Was it Craig Basil?
Well, I was just wondering if it was Craig.
Yeah, it looked like
Craig.
because
he's tall. Yeah, I'd say you're probably right there, Greg.
And
the old tennis courts.
there was a guy, another one there, Ed
Dowling.
Yeah.
And who's number 15?
Stewie Bott.
Stewie Bott.
I reckon, yeah.
Alan's brother. There's Dick, that's Dixie.
And that's Dixie in the middle,
on
isn't
the
he?
left there.
Yeah, with number 44 was he?
Oh,
Dixie.
I didn't see his number. That's Dennis Carmichael, number 8 for us, Lakes.
So
There goes
Dixie gets
Dixie.
first touch.
There's Jeff
Yeah,
Baulch.
Jeff.
Number 14, Jeff Baulch.
Yeah, you got that, haven't you, Joyce?
Yep.
What a...
Number 8's Dennis Carmichael.
There's 42. 42 might be,
Pity we didn't have an old
And
that's
a big mark in the
amazing.
Team
forward,
sheet.
in the full forward by number 17, who
on
I
Gavo.
think that's
Yeah, that'd be
That's
Strevens.
Strevens.
Yep.
That's Steve
That's Steve
Strevens, yeah, with the
Strevens,
whiskers, yeah. He always had a
Okay,
beard,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Was
'cause
he in that photo, John?
No. So it was that particular year's not this year.
So that's the first goal on the board within about a minute.
There's not many people there.
Oh, that's around the other end.
And that's
But-
Ian Giles.
Over on this wing is where everybody.
Giles is there, is he?
Yeah, he
We
was
got his-
there. I don't know where he was playing.
32
Strevens must have
David
been.
Oldaway, I think.
Oh yeah.
Which one? Which number is it?
32.
Stuart Oldaway, was it?
No, David.
David.
That's
That's
Stewie
Stewie
Bott.
Bott. Yeah, he was a real gun in this game.
Yeah.
And when I zoom in, it's much easier to see. But Peter Hoskin gets
Peter
a
Hoskin.
free
Yeah,
hit.
long sleeves. I should have realised.
Dog Roberts. Greg Roberts.
We were number 11.
No, number. I think he's number 5.
I think he was number 5 too.
Yeah.
Pity we didn't have one of those programs we used to
Or the
do.
team,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
team sheet
Yeah.
out of the secondary
Surely
box.
somebody would have kept
Yeah, one
a
of them.
collection of all the old footy records.
We used to have them at work, but we gave them to the Historical Society.
Really? So
Yeah.
we'll
Also
have to have a
they're
look
down
in
there.
the
Yeah, there, yeah.
museum. So that'd be great if we could find them because
Yes, it would be.
that'll give you all the info about who's who.
That'd save me
Oh, I don't know who that was.
sort of a bit.
42, I think, was got that kick, and Andrew gets clobbered here, I think.
You
Loses
got
the ball.
sling tackle.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that anymore.
There goes Dixie
There's-
again.
You see some of the things
Jeff.
that they don't get away with anymore
Now
happening.
that's. Oh, shoot.
Russell Bott comes through nicely
Okay.
there and
Yeah.
cuts off that, and it goes out here.
And you- Russell.
That's Rod. Number 14 there is, yeah, Peter Robinson,
Yeah,
48,
48.
and number 14, I think that was
Peter Robinson.
Rod Cole.
Well, that Peter Robinson, is he in that photo? I reckon that's one we looked at was a Robinson. and
He
I
could
thought it was
be.
Peter Robinson.
He would have played, he played most,
knocked
he
out
never
there,
played it, I
but-
don't think he ever played in the second.
That was Alan Bott getting the
Yeah.
hook away from that nice little knock on.
Well, it was 46. That's Reg. Oh,
16 was Jeff,
16.
yeah.
Was there.
Oh, another goal
That's it.
coming up.
Running into a goal, I think he missed. Yep, 1 point only.
Gee, we were actually in front.
Yeah, it was one.
Stop
Yeah.
the game! Stop the game!
Where's the siren?
Go and have a stubby.
Yes.
I haven't spotted Lloydie Murray yet, but is that in there? 29.
28.
Just coming towards us, that's Lloydie. Yeah,
Which
20.
one?
This Jeff?
29 there.
Yeah, well, that's
And that's
Oh,
Jeff
yeah.
Baulch, yeah.
yeah.
David, Stewie Bott starring again, and I think it was,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
she was a
pretty
bit
well
slippery.
umpired this
There's
game.
Lloydie.
That's
Is it?
Lloydie, yeah, 29, yeah.
29, yep.
Left foot there.
34, was it?
14, I'm sure that was Rod Cole, but I'm starting to wonder whether it was Darryl Pass, but I don't think he was that good.
Yeah, that's
I shouldn't
Dixie
say that
there
in
on the
public.
left
He
Sure,
might have
but,
been having a day out.
When did Rusty Barry coach?
He
Sure.
coached.
Was it the year
For
after?
the next year.
He coached us in 85, and he coached us in 80.
The year we
Didn't he coach us
closed.
80? Yeah, but he did also coach us in
Yeah,
83, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he might have been even 82
Well, he's
and
in that
83.
photo there,
Yeah,
Rusty.
yeah.
Is he? Where is he?
Yeah.
Which one?
In the middle with his arms folded.
It's in there, I think.
Russell Bott again,
Yeah.
getting down the half back line.
Yeah, that's Rusty.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, where's the here's the photo with the nose
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
that we think.
Here's Lloydie again.
Yeah,
Getting
he
out
used
of
to get a
trouble.
lot of cook.
He could play.
He was handy. Most of those fellas are. They're really
Yeah,
good
that's
footballers.
right. But
You wish I'd
Dixie
had half the
played an
talent.
absolute blinder of a game in this game.
Who was that?
Dixie.
Dixie, yeah,
number
did.
Yeah, you
44.
see, he was only at the time about
He was good.
16 or 17, I
Yeah,
think.
I reckon he
Still
would have been
playing
17,
on
yeah.
thirds.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't reckon he was this year. I reckon it was the. Oh no, maybe you.
There goes your,
Yeah,
your
yeah, he was
brother
still-
Oh,
again.
and he's been pinged again.
Dennis.
No,
Carmichael.
play on.
The old ground's improved a bit, hasn't she?
Yeah, and
That's
the
a-
facilities.
David
That's
O'Dwyer.
Peter Robertson again. Now who's that's Dixie again?
Yeah.
Yep.
36.
Well, that,
Good shepherd.
I
good
reckon
question.
that's Peter Robinson up that end of that.
Yes.
He's
photo.
48.
Dixie gets a free there.
Yeah, gee, they're quick to give that. That's good, isn't it? The way it should have been done.
Yeah, well, I think this was really well umpired. This
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I trying to pick the guy, but he looked familiar, but it's a bit hard from a distance.
I haven't even noticed the umpire
Alan
yet.
Bott
I've been looking for him.
Into the middle,
Was that Gary Pay? I don't
I think it
know.
was. There's
36.
Dixie again.
Bastard should have played league football.
Yeah, that fellow
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
36. He looks like
With
he's
the
Alan
glasses.
goes back and
Glasses
gets
on.
it again, number
Who's
36.
that?
Ian Giles.
He did sometimes.
Yeah,
when-
he kicked a few goals.
but that
in
wasn't
this game.
Gilesy. Well, I don't think that's not Giles. He was a bigger fellow than
No,
that.
shit, no, he was big, but
Giles might have been number 10 because he was a big
Yeah,
forward,
big,
who kicked quite a few
thick
goals.
set bloke. Yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't Moose.
he won the best leading goal kicker for I think 3 years in a row, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he might have.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Strevens. Is that who you're talking about, or
Giles.
Giles,
also-
in the league?
yeah.
I know Strevens won it a lot,
Yeah.
but he kicked 100 goals. I don't know how many times. I think he kicked about 88 or
17
90
for
the year he
Wandella.
played
Who
for
was that
us.
again?
Yeah, that might have. It wasn't Gary Pay. He was
No,
always
Gary's
nine.
number 9.
That's David O'Dwyer.
And back to Hocker again.
Yeah.
Ed Hosking. He kicked, I think he kicked 3, but
Oh,
then he
17.
passes it off there.
17 might be Rocky.
Oh, there's Ginger Gillingham, getting a blondie haired looking bloke down the back there, Ian Gillingham.
Well, is he in that photo? I couldn't
Is he
find
number 9,
He
is he?
must be in it. Oh,
Don't know, can't see that far. He's standing down there and that's him going across towards the points. That's
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have a look at that
There we
photo,
go.
John, and
Oh,
see
yeah.
if you can see Ian in that.
No, he's not in there
2 goals.
He's not in that
second goal for
photo. No,
Wandella versus
you'd pick him a
1-2.
mile off with his light hair.
Well, Ian, if you reckon this was 84, you said this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gordon. Yes.
July.
84. Well, Ian Gillingham would have been 84. He would have been 20 in 84.
Yeah, I don't know where he was, but he's there this day anyway. But this is either 85 or the year before. Those
Yeah,
photos.
well, I reckon. Well, Richard's in it, so I reckon it'd have to be the year he was president.
Yeah. Now, Jolsey,
See this guy, the umpire? He had a moustache. He looked really familiar, and I know he was around for a long, long time. But he was a fantastic bouncer of the ball.
yeah, better than the AFL fellow.
Oh yeah, because they
Well,
had to
throw
bounce
up.
every time, not
That's
no
right.
throw-ups.
That was Smed.
She's a few there. I saw. That's Strevens again, eh, with the beard.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Jolsey did wear glasses.
Smith.
yeah.
He's got glasses on in that picture, but this other fellow doesn't look like him. Unless it was. I don't know whether. Have you seen Moose pop up in there yet, boy?
No, I haven't seen him yet.
Did you see the two?
He
white
could have been
balls,
injured.
in the
You see,
team?
Barry
Was he-
Gladman
yeah,
was
yeah.
also.
Yeah, he
Played, but-
played. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't pick him in that photo.
No, not there. But in 1984, we actually made our seconds made the finals, Milesy.
Right.
And Barry had been out with a crook knee, and he actually coached our seconds. He ended up playing in the seconds more than the seniors that particular year. At 14.
Barry's playing golf these days.
Barry Gill.
Gladman.
Oh, righto, yeah.
He got pinged very quickly, that one.
Yeah.
Ned Pay gets kicked and he goes on his left. I think he kicked either way, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Alan
Oh, he gets the ball taken off him here. He said,
Yeah, that's
"Righto."
Alan Body. He
Yeah.
used to do
He
that.
said, what did I do?
Give him a
Bit of a
smack in the
backhander.
face.
He got,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
got
got,
caught for it.
I'm trying to think of that umpire.
I wouldn't have known any of the umpires.
Yeah, I knew a fair few of them.
I asked Ross Franz about it last night at Rotary, and he said he was at Rovers in this year, 84.
Yeah, it's not Franzi, he hadn't got
As a
up
player.
on yet at that stage.
Yep.
Oh, that was a
Should
good,
do well,
nearly a good
yeah.
mark.
Yeah,
You'd have to
Wasn't
pay it.
it?
Have to
Other
pay
mark.
it.
Seeing
Yep.
Gillingham.
yeah.
It looks like a bit of a widow maker, that one. Who died?
Dennis and
And a
Stewie.
free there, and you didn't have it.
Stewie what?
Stewie Mott.
Yeah, that
A lot
fella
of rules
there,
have changed in those days, haven't they?
And not for the better,
No,
I
Yeah.
don't think.
no, it's.
Well, I can't work out these pushing
Chris
backs
Mannix?
these days.
13 maybe?
Yeah, that'd be Mano,
Oh yeah, Chris, yeah.
definitely.
Well, he played for Lakes, didn't he? Chris Mannix?
No.
No.
Oh. Well, that's Ron Kelly.
Oh, Ron there.
Yeah.
The other Ron Kelly. Our Ron
Yeah.
Kelly.
Oh, you got one.
Poor old Ron's in care in
Oh, is he?
Hopins one.
He was a Swan Hill guy.
He's
Yeah,
42,
I knew there was
yeah.
another one in Swan
Well,
Hill.
he had a farm
Yeah,
out
too
the
hot.
back of Mystic there.
Back of Mystic.
in Dotty.
Back of sort of.
Yeah.
Brett's got the place.
There's a couple of little spots where I've missed or
Turned it off for
stopped
tick or
and
something, yeah.
restarted or something because
You haven't done a bad job back in those days. You'd be
yeah,
nearly
well I
there.
put it through a bit of software. You can see how the screen's moving around.
Yeah.
It's because I put it through the stabiliser thing. So it takes all the shakes out because
Oh,
back in
right.
those days everything was shook like crazy.
Yeah.
But you can see how the screen's moving around and the image is pretty steady.
Yeah.
That's all done by video software. And I sort of tried to brighten it up a bit too, and it's still a bit scratchy as far as
Oh, well, it was,
the bit fuzzy, but
yeah, the quality
But
of
you
stuff
get-
back then wasn't
yeah,
like you'd expect now either.
Oh,
You know,
no.
it's
Who's that 17? I
bloody
don't
good
know
that
who
you've
that
got
is.
it. And Peter Porter, he should be there somewhere, but I don't know remember what position he played.
Would have been in
That's
the back.
Peter Porter there, 35.
He would have been in the back line, I'd say, because he
35.
wouldn't have been
I
very
think that's
fast,
him.
would he?
Yeah, no, he was not a very speedy man.
and the free to Wandella and there was no forward 50 arc then either. That must have come in a bit later.
Yeah. I can remember when they before.
The centre was a square. I think that started off being a diamond.
That's what I was just
Yeah.
going to say, the diamond for a
and,
starter.
but I think it was a square this year.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it was back
yeah.
in about 77 or 78.
Uh, 73.
Yeah, the diamonds.
73.
73, the diamond, I reckon.
Yeah.
She was only there for a little while anyway,
Yes,
and then
some
they
of the
decided it was
supporters.
too close to the.
Yep.
It
On a
was
lot
at
of the
Wandella,
grounds.
so
Yeah. You can see the hill up on the side
Gary
wing.
paid
The
that
forest
right
where all
away.
And that'd be the original hill too, before they
Yeah.
carved a bit off it. I think
Yep.
it was still there. Even the original hill was there. It was good when you're doing laps, when you're coming
Yeah,
down.
coming down the hill would be easy going.
the forest where all their kids played during footy.
There's Peter Porter, 35, 48 Peter Robertson.
Andrew gets a kick, and I think he finds not quite find a teammate. Oop, got another follow up off the ground.
Was that Gary McFarlane?
He did, yeah, he played it.
He got 6 goals that day.
Wandella.
What number was he?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
He would have been playing full forward, I'd
I
expect.
reckon, yeah.
And actually, talking about Gary McFarlane, he died yesterday.
Oh, did
Did he?
Yeah.
This Gary McFarlane?
Yeah.
Really?
Crikey.
Oh, he'd led a fairly
I knew he was pretty cool. I
yeah,
was talking
tough
to
sort
him.
of a life in
Alan rang me one day, a while back.
his
And,
life with her.
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
he
yeah, Gary. I was
Yeah,
thinking
Gary,
of-
yeah,
I was
he'd
thinking
been
of-
crook for a fair while, and
Oh,
Alan
yeah.
rang me this morning to say that he
He,
passed away.
he led himself a fairly.
Yeah, pretty wild boy in his time.
Yeah,
He was.
anyway,
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
He could play football
he
though.
could. And you're saying he was a wild boy. He was a good fella though. I mean,
Oh, he was a good
Yeah.
bloke. Yeah, it was just the things that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wild for
He did a lot of
himself.
Not for
stupid
himself.
bloody
Yeah.
things.
Not,
Well, the
not for
drugs
himself.
Would that be,
yeah.
would that
Yeah,
be
I-
Gary McFarlane?
No, I reckon that's David Ottaway.
That's
Oh,
Ottaway.
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
32.
What, kicked it into the man on the mark? No, he didn't.
No,
That's
beautiful
Brendan
pass
Taylor.
to-
Smedley, he used to
Smith
kick a
Taylor?
few goals
Yeah,
too,
he
didn't he?
did,
He
yeah.
was a good
Who
kick
was
Gary
too.
McFarlane played for Wandella.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
that's
He came to one. It'll just about be this year, I reckon, or maybe the year before. But yeah, he from Lakes.
That's another goal.
Yeah, I think there might have been a bit of
Yeah.
enticement
Yeah,
with
right.
the fold and stuff. I don't know
Yeah,
whether that's
maybe.
right, but
So Smed Taylor was 23,
Yeah,
and who's
mates
number
out there.
13 with the beard?
Who's their goal umpire then?
Jesus, don't ask me.
You don't know.
I can't
13.
see.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
bit-
having trouble seeing.
The old eyes are a bit dim
Dennis
these
Taylor.
days.
I don't know.
Yeah, Dennis.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Dennis. There
There
he
he
is.
is.
Brian
Yeah,
Holt
that's
did
definitely
it for a long
Dennis. Yep.
time, didn't he?
Dennis
Yeah,
Taylor.
Lonnie did it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ned Page, Stewie Bott. That's Hocker and Alan Bott there. Who's got their shoulder done? Geez, that was a tough decision.
Livingston, he was not in that team, was
No,
he?
he didn't. He came the following year.
He would have been
Yeah.
in Kerang,
Yeah.
back at Kerang, in Kerang for a while.
He's struggling health-wise now.
I'm hearing that, yeah.
Yeah.
poor bugger.
So is
Where
Baulch.
are we with what you want, Ron?
You're doing perfectly well. We just need all this commentary and talk
Yeah.
going on in the background, and you know, when there's somebody that you recognise, say call out who it is, and
Three.
Yeah, I just wondering whether we wanted any more names or anything.
yep. Well, like
He's
this
only
is.
trying to name the people.
Whether we
that's
do
in
all of this in one go is up to you, but it's like 2 hours long,
Yeah.
so we can have a break and so do a quarter by quarter or so.
See, Tossy Angel should be out there somewhere too, or Mickle Pumper. He was definitely there.
There's Dennis
Walking
again.
in.
Yeah.
Ginge just dropped an easy chest mark there.
There's a couple of
Dennis Craig Basler. Stewie to Alan, across to. Is that. That might be Ed Dowling, is it? I don't know.
Not sure. Ed wasn't very tall fella, I didn't think,
No.
but
plenty overrunning the ball here, and that's Smed Brendan
Smedley,
Taylor.
Taylor again. That's Muck. I think McFarlane.
No, Gary. David.
Oh, that was
Ottaway.
Ottaway again. Yep.
You said Phil Tracy was playing in that team too, didn't you?
Beaten like
I
Mick
thought
Tracy.
maybe Mick.
Mick
yeah,
might
it might have been
have,
Mick
yeah.
that was on the
Yeah,
left.
I don't know
before.
whether Phil would have ever played
Oh, yeah.
any
Well,
first
you
game.
said one of them.
Well,
Jim will be interested in
Oh yeah, yeah.
any of those boys.
Gary Bay gets another nice little pass
So this is
across.
the 17. Who's that?
Yeah.
My eyes
Is
are-
that Gary McFarlane?
all a bit blurry. You know.
Where was he?
Yeah. Hocker gets a snap goal there, was it? I think, yep. Because he kicked 3 that day, so that was 2 of them you've seen in the first quarter.
See,
There goes Dixie.
Dixie, yeah. You see, where's Rusty in that team? I haven't seen him today.
And running into an open
But
goal,
he
and
must have been there.
Lakes gets an answering goal within a minute.
Rusty was
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, he came in about 1981 or something like that, I reckon, 82.
I thought he
can't
just
see him.
coached and then didn't stay long.
No, he was there.
Yeah, was he?
Yeah, he was there for
Well, he must be in there somewhere then.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. If we
But he
had,
could have been injured too.
if we
Oh,
had,
I
had
know.
one
Yeah.
of those books, we would know
He
his
left and
numbers.
come back again.
He was a fairly.
What we've got to do is get in touch with Fiona Copeland and ask her, is the football club's secretary's box in the safe out at the hall?
Oh, yeah.
Because that'd have all the team. That'd have all the team sheets. In.
Yeah.
Here's one of those shots from the pocket. We'll see whether he does the modern thing and runs out and snaps it. Yes, look at him.
But he would kick a drop punt rather than curl it round like they do nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sylvia drop
I
punt.
think he missed everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's a shame
Well,
Jeffrey
hang on.
Long's left the earth too, because if all that KDFL stuff, he'd have all the records, all the records of that. I don't know where all that ended up either, because there was a copy. There was three. There was one went to the umpires. There was one went to the league, and you had one in a book. That was your team sheet. You had to write your 20 or 22 or what it was, 20 players back in those days, and had to write every number down.
I remember
one's
years
number.
ago I was on the internet and I found a website that had all the old footy results from, all the country leagues.
Oh yeah.
I've tried again recently
Haven't
and
been able
cannot
to find
find
it.
it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So whether it's gone.
Dr. Turvey might know what happened along his stuff. But it would have been league stuff.
I'll see Doc
Geez,
tomorrow.
Yeah, if you
Dennis
see him,
Taylor
ask
hits
him
a
if he's
goal
got
there.
Yeah, I
any
reckon
along
that's
his old
Gary
stuff.
McFarlane.
I'll see tomorrow.
Oh, is that McFarlane?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, 18. I think it looked like.
You knew Rusty Barry died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Quite a few years ago.
Back during
Yeah.
COVID, it was when he went. Yeah, I would have. He died of too many smokes.
Here's another, and he got
Yeah.
up, hits it in the
Oh.
post.
Oh, dear.
Oh. No,
No, it was a goal, that one,
Oh, it
yes.
was.
Yeah, later on there's one, a guy runs in from about 8 metres out and hits the post on the run.
Good shot.
A bloody lot of
Always.
league footballers hit
Yeah,
the
yeah.
post
I've
and miss
always reckoned-
completely.
They should give you more if you hit the post. You should get 8 or 10 points if you hit the post, 'cause it's a lot harder to hit.
Yeah, a lot harder to
Yeah.
hit the post. Yeah.
I reckon that when you hit a tree when you're playing golf.
As long as it doesn't bounce back and hit you in the forehead, Joyce.
Oh, it's behind you. They try to tell you trees are 99% air.
It's one of the few ball-ups. There wasn't a lot of stoppages like
Have we noticed
Yeah.
that
And
is this in the days before 2 umpires?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was about the last
Yeah.
year or so before they brought in the second
That
umpire,
was a
because
nice knockout.
there was a lot of big long knockouts in this game. It was pretty open.
And it's because of the way they're umpiring. It really is. Yeah, they can spin them around 2 circles now and without them getting rid of it, and they still say play on.
And they're not all down one end of the field
Yeah,
in this
that's right.
game. Some of them stay
Yeah.
back in the goal square.
Who's the big blonde fella?
For us, that's Ian Gillingham,
Ian
Charlie's
Gillingham.
Charlie's younger brother. I haven't spotted Charlie.
Was he playing in this team?
Well, he would have played in that period, but he might have. He had a crook knee from time to time. He probably could have been out.
In '84, Charlie would have been just about down at the police academy.
Yeah, I don't know whether he'd gone or he'd come
Yeah,
back or
because
not.
he went down when he was 18.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's the oldest of Pat, so.
You see, he's over 60 now.
Yeah, well, Ian would be coming up 60.
He'd be close to 60.
He
He'd
goes
have to be,
Dixie
yeah.
again.
Okay,
So I reckon Dixie would have been 20 odd then, because
Mm.
in 81, when I coached
Dixie.
Margaret, he was still playing juniors, and then the next year in 82, I reckon he went up. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'd be getting close to 60.
yeah,
Even Dixie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be.
It was 40 something years ago since
that's
this
right.
Yeah, that's
game.
right, exactly.
Yeah, it was,
40 years ago in July.
Yeah.
I like Dixie.
Good bloke.
Yeah, bastard. He sponged on everybody.
Oh, well.
Richard had to lend him his shoe. He
Yep,
wanted to
he
go
got- just got
somewhere
it off
one
the
night,
ground,
and
that's,
Richard didn't
Alan
have a
Watt,
pair of
remember.
shoes, so Richard lent him his shoes to go to Swan Hill
To the Oasis.
Oasis or somewhere for the night. Yeah, Do you remember that, Richard? I don't know what Richard had for shoes for the rest of the night. We got them back though.
Is that one of the O'Brien blokes running out there as a runner?
Don't know.
People
I was
rock.
going to say it was Chris Manning.
Oh,
but I
Pat
Chris.
Porter,
don't
she
think it
give
was.
him money every bloody week.
You know, I must
Good
admit
old
I gave him a bit from
Pete.
time to time too, but didn't have much.
No.
What
You
was
always
the young
spoke-
bloke's name that lived up here in the top end of the town? He was just old enough to play footy.
The young fella Arthur, didn't he?
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy Arthur.
Yeah.
That was you getting
Got a
Baulch.
touch.
You'll
Got a
see, he
touch.
could be
Got a
in there
touch.
too, because
Yeah.
Tommy Arthur, yeah, he came runners up best and fairest one year.
Yeah.
Not runners up, he came equal with Jeff on a. They couldn't
yeah,
count him
yeah.
back. Remember
Yeah.
that year?
Well, he was driving transports. He was across the road from us there at one stage.
That lorry running down there.
I seem to be having. It's easy to pick
That's
him out.
Joyce there.
Yeah, I don't know who
There's
kicked
another
that.
goal.
Is that
So we've got
Is that-
9 goals to 4
Oh, Christ.
stage. Still in the first quarter.
Having trouble. Because where were you taking this off the roof? Were you?
No, just down. You see when sometimes people walk in front of the camera, the
Oh,
head's
of course,
right
yeah,
there,
yeah.
so
They
just
used to
on the,
sometimes get up on the roof and
just
do
on the sidelines next to in front of the rooms, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh yeah, that's Gary McFarlane. You can tell by the way he moved.
Pay the mark. There was a few marks that were probably
There was
iffy.
three blokes, brothers, and they remember the Britons from Swan Hill. It was Robert Neal and what's the other fella's name? There was 3 of them came down together. I reckon one of those fellas in there might be one of them. But I can't.
Well, Greg Roberts should be playing in there too, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think he's in there. Sort of, because it's a bit far. It's a bit harder to see down the far
That
end
was
than up the
point.
south
Been
end.
touched
Touched,
through.
Yep, yep.
He was playing the same year as Giles. He was there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Gilesy played for a
Kill
couple of
him
years
passes
too.
straight out of
Yeah.
bounds.
Yeah.
Good defensive play.
That's right. Forward defensive work.
Remember Mangano, John Mangano?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
He
him
come from
with
Boga.
With the beard down this end.
Yeah.
I reckon that's who that is.
You listening, Joyce?
Yeah, well,
Remember
the
John
bloke
Mann?
we said that was Charlie Gillingham, was that John Mangano?
No,
No, I didn't think it
no,
was.
no, that's not John Mangano. Charlie,
I'd
definitely
forgotten
there.
about him.
He married, did he marry one of Ron Kelly's daughters?
No.
No.
Oh,
Pendlebury
Pen-
married.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
no, doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, well, they've divorced and
Cal gets a free for not being in possession? Or was it? Oh, I think that's quarter time
Got
siren,
new
isn't it,
tenants in
then?
our flat.
Right.
Yep.
And it's bloody Greg Godwin's wife.
Lee
Oh, is she back in
Carmichael.
town?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Christ.
Lee
They're
Labro.
in both in hospital. He's had a heart,
Right.
brain bloody
Ed Dowling, 42.
Percy Labro.
Oh.
And she's gone blind. Or
Oh,
going
Lillian.
blind.
Lil. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, so Lee's back in town. Haven't
Yeah.
seen her for
Yeah.
She
years.
was in Portland.
I was only thinking of her the other day. Wonder where she ended up now.
Yeah,
The guy
she
with
was
the
at-
glasses there.
Oh, yeah, well, there's some whisky buggers there too.
Yeah, that fella doing the training there, was that Merv? Merv Nicholson. The dark.
Well,
bloke.
David Hogg would have been one of the
No,
trainers.
not then. He wouldn't.
No, he'd finished.
No, he'd given it away long before.
Given it away by then.
Dennis stands out well, doesn't he?
Yeah, if you see him now, he'd still strip
That's
it down
Ron
just a
McLean.
Yeah,
bit.
Clean's fed.
he'd still be able to bloody play footy.
Johnny McLean there.
Yeah.
Hmm. So was that quarter time, was it?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
quarter time into
Yeah.
the second quarter now.
That fella down the back there with the
Was
beard.
that Tim Kenyon?
Who's that big
Oh,
bloke
nice
there?
mark and the pressure there.
I think
Lot of
That's
pressure.
the seven.
that's
That,
our
that's
end. That
Rocky,
would
is
have
it?
been
Yeah.
Strevens, yeah. I was thinking it could have been Barry Gill because he had a beard at one stage too, but I don't think that's
That's a free
Got to
for
be a
a
free kick.
Oh,
free
yeah.
kick
back.
to whoever it is. Come on.
Who was
Is it-
number?
That's
Number 11.
Shit. I think it's number. I think that might have been Tony Higginbottom.
Oh, yeah.
Don't remember him.
Oh, yeah, that
I
is
remember
Rocky.
the nine.
Well, who was number 11?
Yeah, I think that's who.
Tony.
Yeah, I think that you know what thought by.
Yeah.
But-
That'd be near enough. As
It-
long
it
as
makes
you've got
it-
a name.
Yeah,
Number 11.
I'd love to be able to get onto a team sheet.
Yeah, we'll chase that up too for Ron.
Well, if you got the collection of your old records.
Yeah, it
Numbers
might
in
be
there.
worth it.
Any of that
Put
sort
down
of
the-
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll ask that at the museum next week. And they'll
Yeah,
know.
so yeah, we gave him all our papers
Geez,
from
that was a good knock.
way back.
Rucking well, he's.
Well, Greg Roberts played in the ruck, didn't he?
Yeah. But that was Ian Gillingham. Big knockout, he knocked it about 10 metres.
There's
Yeah.
a nice little snap and 1 point.
He wasn't at home. Lloyd would half would be hanging over the bloody fence.
Yelling out.
Shoot out of everybody.
Shut the gate.
Yeah.
You get 4 or 5 goals behind. Shut the gate. Oh, Jesus.
It's been a bit wet.
Yeah.
There's a few little
6.
pock marks there.
It looks a bit like a cow paddock.
Yeah. Must have
Certainly
been out on the full there, paid.
bit different to what it is now. It's like the MCG out there. Last time I haven't been there for a few years, but he was just as good as it ever was.
So
That's
Dixie
Tony
took that
Higginbottom,
mark, did he?
number 11, and I reckon Mickle Pumpers there. Just spotted him a minute ago too. Number 6,
Number 6.
just there.
Missed it.
Oh yeah.
One behind.
Do you want to put that on your list, Joyce?
Well, I've got his name there.
Oh, you got his.
Yeah.
Name, yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. Ron wants to make up something for our open day at the museum
Mm.
to keep running. You know,
yeah.
this for a while and something else
Oh,
for a
right,
while.
Yeah.
So I'll
That's
combine a
where
few
all
things.
this has started from.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea. It's terrific to see it surface. The only other one I've seen, there is one floating around. Someone from Murrabit took one of Murrabit versus Lakes and that's definitely in the last year in '85.
Oh yeah.
Bill Harvey, I think.
Oh yeah.
Ron,
Did-
do you want
Yep.
me to write down, the numbers when they say
Yeah.
the number, who the name is?
Yeah, that'd be good if we
If
can
you
get a
give me
list of
that,
the numbers.
The back of that, give me something and I'll write it on the
Of
back.
course, those numbers might not be correct either, Joyce.
Or some of them, I'll have to have the
We'll,
thing to
we'll
write.
confirm them eventually. I'll get the right record.
Yeah, if you can find it.
Okay. Well, I won't be any good with Wandella, so
Is that Mick Tracy, 22, do you think?
22.
Could be.
Looks
He's a
like
skinny
he's build,
fella.
doesn't he? He was like a piece of barbed wire, wasn't he, back in those days?
Well, what number was Dennis Carmichael?
Number 8.
Hey,
8.
16 there. Who's
That's
that?
Jeff
yeah,
Baulch.
Jeff Baulch.
16 is Jeff
That's
Baulch.
Dixie.
Dixie Patton's number 44. Ooh, she's
That was Gilesy coming through at a big rate of knots.
44 was Dixie.
I think was it 26 was Lloydie Murray that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. 42 was that Ian Gillingham? Did I just notice?
Long there, he's the only one with.
Number 11, who did we say that was?
I think, but I might be wrong, I think that's Tony Higginbottom. Higgenbottom, I think was how it was spelt.
Oh well.
Now that is number 6. I'd be saying that's
Oh, that's a wrong.
Mick Pumper.
Mick Pumper. Well, Mick, not Mike.
It's just, well, it's a long time ago. And it's also, you know, it's not, and you can't expect it to be any better quality than that for the time. It's just a bit hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yeah, you can't really get the facial features
No,
from this
no.
distance,
It's
but you can certainly see the player's style
yeah.
and
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah. And that little fellow there, I reckon it might have been one of the Britons, but I can't think of which one it was, and I couldn't see his number. So
Lose 11.
Tony Higginbottom,
yeah,
that's
I
it,
think.
Yeah,
he thinks. Well,
yeah.
who's going to argue with you, John?
Yeah.
See, well, this looks a bit
That'll do.
too tall for him now. I've seen him there.
nice mark. Who was that?
David Ottaway, I think.
He was
That
pretty
was
handy
Charles.
footballer.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So he left after this
Who's
year
that
and
bloke?
went to.
Yeah,
That-
he's
30.
waving.
30.
Is it 32 or 22?
30.
Pretty
Turn
crappy
around,
number,
30.
that one.
As he
It's
waits, he
Short
turns
sleeve,
around.
long
like,
sleeve.
looks like 30 to me.
It's definitely
33.
30.
And that's
that
his
one.
number 10. He's
That's
he,
30. That's
10.
Ian Giles.
That's Gilesy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big solid.
He came
Yeah,
down for us
yeah.
from Tintinder.
I've been in the Commonwealth Bank so many times in my bloody life, and when we went and got him,
Yeah, big strong
every
fella.
day for
Right?
bloody
7
weeks
tackles.
trying to-
Oh, did he work in the bank?
Yeah, he worked in the Commonwealth
Oh,
Bank
right,
at
right.
that stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The time he got back here, we bought our first hay baler off him.
Yeah, that's what I knew he was selling machinery.
Yeah. I
Um,
don't know where he's got to now.
No,
Last
well,
time we caught up with him, he was in Barwon Heads.
Yeah, he's still selling
he'd
machines.
be well and truly retired now.
Oh yeah, shit. But he was a good bloke.
Hmm.
That was the first hay baler in the district. Jesus, was a shit of a baler.
What, one of those round bailers?
Yeah, we dragged the bastard thing around for you.
Was it a
well, one full. We paid for it 1 year.
What was it, Tromboli or something, wasn't it?
Faribaldi.
Faribaldi, oh, Tromboli.
Oh.
That's a marvellous name.
Oh, we're still using Faribaldi balers.
Faribaldi, yeah.
I was a bit off my game and I wasn't zoomed in there.
But it'd be hard work just doing it the full game.
Yeah, well,
Geez, your arms would be sore by the time.
No, I had it on a tripod.
Oh, you had a
I think,
tripod,
yeah.
did you, Ron?
Because you couldn't hold it like
It's Josie again.
Yeah.
you can see the sideways jiggling, but the up and down's not really happening. So I was definitely on a tripod.
Mm. So who's kicking in?
The only point that time.
The numbers are pretty scraggy on that jumper there.
There's no spare money in those days for a bloody footy team.
I was just trying to think up an excuse for that.
Yeah. least it was in the days when you had proper jumpers and not knitted ones by
Yeah.
your grandmother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or the plastic ones nowadays.
Remember playing
Or a different
playing
jumper
footy
every
in the
week.
thirds when I first started playing in the thirds in
Yeah.
those plastic football boots. Remember
Yeah.
those?
Yes.
Remember those?
The Ron Barassis, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron Barassi plastic football boots.
I had a pair of them.
It always gets me with those old photos of sides that had a sash and half of them go one way and half go the other way.
Yeah, yeah, you see some of those in those real old teams, don't you? Yeah.
Don't know whether early was what did Wandella always have the vertical stripes, or did they have
No, they had a different colour.
yeah,
I think they might have had a. There was
had
some
a
old,
sash,
just a
like-
sash, I
like
think.
this,
And,
Yeah.
and I don't know whether it was black and red even. There's some old photos, whether they've still got them out there or not, I don't know. But
All my time I played basketball there in my young days, and it was always red and black.
oh, was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm thinking way back to 1900
That's going
or
back
way
70
back in
years.
yeah
Oh.
those real ancient photos. There's some there
Yeah.
that was there in 1910 or 15 or something.
Our
Oh, yeah.
grandkids have gone to Wandella after Quamby.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back out there. Tried
Jackie Whitehead.
Yeah.
Tried
That's Russell.
Maribit and didn't
tried
get
Yeah,
out
Maribit,
yeah.
there
but
at
they're
all.
all
Big written no pack of pies that's out there. He didn't like them. He left Maribit
Well,
and went to
number-
Wandella.
number 5. Was that Greg Roberts?
Yes, that was
Yes,
his
I
number.
reckon it was.
Yeah, there's dog there. You can see by the way he walks.
I see Joe every now and again, but I haven't seen Greg for ages.
Yeah, they're going all right. He's
What
still
was that other
never
big boy
changed.
out of the Mallee? So he was friends with.
Who?
The big,
That we were friends with.
I was.
Patton goes for the short pass and
You're not
go
thinking
off.
of old Desi Graham, no.
No.
But he never
no,
played.
no. He never played, but yeah, they had a farm just out of Swan Hill, and then they sold that and bought a place out in the Mallee.
Dewhurst.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joyce.
Rod Dewhurst.
Rod played for quite a few
Did
years.
Yeah.
true, and he was a blondie.
Oh, he could be in there somewhere.
He's a big boy.
I used to go to a school with a Mick Kiley, Michael.
Oh
Kiley.
yeah, yeah, Mick
Yeah,
Frogger.
Frogger they used to
Yeah,
call him.
yeah, he played for us, but he
Yeah.
would have been gone in
Yeah.
this period. Yeah, he could play football too.
Mm.
Good bloke, and he had a brother called James.
Mhm.
James, he was. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Frogger for. Oh Jesus, I don't know.
Already married there.
Probably close to 30 years now. He
Mm.
went to Bendigo. I think he got married and moved down there. Good bloke.
Yeah, we in Form 4 at St Joe's, Frogger and I did the advanced maths by correspondence together.
Oh, righto. Yeah.
Because they didn't teach it,
Yep.
and there was maths 1 and maths 2.
Yep.
And so we wanted to do the maths 2, and so we used to get together every day to do our
Do work
correspondence
together. Yeah.
jobs. There's that bloke Miles.
Mm.
There
Gets
he
another
is.
touch. And a
Second
nice big-
touch.
You must have had more than that, Curly.
In the next quarter, I think he's going to come out and star a fair bit. Quite
Don't you work on a Friday?
I'm taking every second Friday off.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
It's
Yeah,
a
good.
transition to retirement thing, which is
Yeah, I
good.
think Janine might have told me you told her that you're
Yeah.
doing transition to retirement.
Yeah. How's JB going?
Yeah, well, not bad.
He's
She's in-
47, he said.
She's working for Halloran's
Mm.
and all the time, full time,
Oh, not full time, just sort of
when needed.
when they're needed. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Good on it. And enjoying it.
Well, I think so. Yeah, yeah. No, she is.
17 Gillingham.
Kick the goal home, but
He's real snow white hair. He ain't giving
I was
Yeah,
talking
well, I
to
think
someone,
it's
John.
47.
It
47,
was
yeah. Little
Cherie Meehan, and she'd just gone to
Missed it.
Paul's dad's funeral.
Yeah.
And Cherie said, "Oh, it was really good having JB there. You know, came up and gave me a cuddle. You know, that's just JB, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, good.
No, we've been around too bloody long, I think, to the biggest trouble. What are we coming up? 60
years next
60
year.
years since we've been married, since
Yeah.
we shifted out home.
Far out.
Good on you guys.
Jesus.
Uh,
Yeah, Yeah, I remember when you.
Bloody things look different out there now.
Oh, definitely, yeah. No, I remember when you
Bloody hell,
first. I was
sheds
only a
and-
little fella, but I can remember when you first went out there, and I think old Tom Cullen was still living
Yeah,
next door,
yeah,
wasn't he?
He
we
was.
bought the second block off
Yeah.
Tom. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember going to my dad and them shearing in that old shed there.
yeah.
Well,
Well, the shed's still there.
yeah,
That number 16, was that Jeff Baulch?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've got him. I wish I could work that number out there.
That one?
Yeah, 30.
It's either 30
I
or
reckon it's 30.
30, I think. And I think that, did I say before, I'm still only having a stab in the dark, but there was a bloke called Rod Cole that I reckon that might be him.
That's a nice snap
yeah,
from
good
the
goal.
He
boundary.
goes, old George, he'll appreciate seeing that when he sees it.
Yep.
Well, he's about 94 now.
Yeah, I saw him, I was
Yep.
talking to
And
him
he's
at
looking
Murray's,
good.
Murray's funeral there last week, and he's looking
Mm.
really good.
He's looking a lot better than he did back
Yeah,
a
a
few
while back.
years
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't got the worry that he had.
No, he had a lot on
these
his
days.
plate with Mrs. Fenton.
I don't think he's driving because I was seeing
No,
him.
he's not. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
No.
got his gopher.
Tell you who is Ronnie Free. Ron Free's still out and about driving.
Is he?
Yeah, and
And he must be in that vintage
he
too.
is. He's 94.
Yeah.
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 Maybe 95, but he's doing a great job.
Yeah, I saw him there last week, and
I
he's
see him in
sharp
Pat
as a tack
in the-
still. He
in the
remembered who
grocery
it
shop
was.
the other week.
Nice little bit of
Yeah, Russell.
candy there. Oh, another nice mark from Alan and straight forward.
Peter Hosking.
You
Alan
want to turn it
Robinson.
on to the next half, Ron.
No, we're still in the second quarter at
Yeah.
this stage.
I said, do we want to
Well, if you're
shift
happy to
on?
keep on. No, I don't want to interrupt the. Like if we're going to keep going, we'll break
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and then start again. But no, I'm not going to move on in the game.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
Richard
yeah, I
was
can
worried
see.
that we're feeling taking too much of your time.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, it's up to you. If you've got time to sit here until 6:30 or so,
Yeah, well, I certainly have.
we'll keep
that's
going.
all right. Yeah, no, I was just trying to sort it out where we're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to keep going, and
That's it.
but if
Yeah,
any of you
alright.
want to break, we can easily press pause on both devices and come back and
Yeah, that's fine.
Who's kicking out there?
Oh,
straight up the middle. And we missed Mark there.
Smed, knock it on.
I've got half the team. I've got 9.
Rocky.
Bang!
oh, there you go.
Into the post.
He should get 10 points for that too,
Yeah.
I reckon. If you can kick it straight into the post
Very
like
hard
that,
to
you
do.
should get more, I reckon.
If you ask him to do that again, he would never.
Oh, that's what Collingwood will do tonight.
And I've missed the fact that somebody took the kick out and it was out here on the wing already.
Mm.
I was waiting for the ball to come back and it was gone already.
There hasn't been a fight yet either.
No,
No.
there was very, very little of that. There was a little
Yeah.
bit of push and shove and things like, not so much this quarter, but I think in the third quarter there's, when somebody takes a mark like that,
Yeah.
they keep
This
running
number
forward over
10
the mark.
is Ian Giles.
Yeah,
it
won't
I've
happen.
already got him.
Doesn't happen
Okay.
anymore.
If you'd have been played against Rovers, it would have been won by now.
Yeah.
Rovers and Avon, they love to fight.
No, it didn't worry me. A lot of fellas would go and wouldn't turn up, and so I can't play them on Saturday because we're playing Rovers. Didn't worry me. I enjoyed bit of tough stuff.
Well, did you play seniors, John?
Oh, I didn't. I did play a few games in the year that Gordon Carmichael coached in 1978.
Oh,
I think
Well, you're only a
Probably.
boy then.
I was in the early 20s.
Yeah.
I played 7 games, I think, that year, and the only other time I played was on the 19th or 20th man on the
Mm.
boundary. It was funny, we were talking,
Is it one? This? No, it's not. Andrew comes and passes it off to
Away.
Oldaway. Big leap there from
Someone gets
behind,
up,
but-
yeah.
Well, who's that 26 or 36? Oh, that 26, we haven't worked that out, have we?
I don't think Bruce Gillingham, I think he'd given it away by this time. There's one fellow there looks a bit
Dale
like
takes the
him.
mark and
See, jig at his knee.
See, Fatty Macbeth played a few games too.
Yes, he did.
Back at this stage.
Yeah, it might have been a bit before that.
how do you get out on his own?
I reckon.
Well, they're going to give it back to Smith, I think.
Oh, right, yeah. Must have been.
And he'll kick that straight through the middle from there.
You're right, you know.
Yeah,
Yes,
did.
too.
he's a good kick,
It
old
was a good
Smith.
kick,
And
yeah.
they didn't have to go to the third umpire.
No.
Jeez, I'll tell you. Yeah, don't
Jeff
get me
playing on the
that.
wing.
Yeah.
He's either there or in the centre.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And not for perhaps at that stage. He played up there in the Sunraysia League
Yeah, right.
when he
didn't
came
he?
back and taught up in
Can seriously
Mildura, and he
play.
played at Kennington in the Bendigo League
Oh, yeah, yeah. I reckon I knew that, yeah.
when he was down there at college.
Oh, go on, Ian.
The
Keep it over
Joyce
your
went
head.
over his head that way.
Yeah, fancy.
Didn't go through.
It's certainly a different style these days, isn't it?
Yeah,
Compared,
Yeah,
you know,
there's-
especially the
there's-
AFL. To,
People on all parts of the ground.
yeah,
Well, yes, down the forward line, there was beaten to it there then.
13 go far.
There's a bloody lot of them missing bloody easy goals.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's shocking,
Well, I was
really.
watching there last night. There was one bloke kicked it clean into
I
the
think he
man
went
on the
for a
mark.
talk there, but I
Yeah.
don't think he got onto it.
But that's kindergarten stuff, that, when you stick
Yeah.
into the man on the mark.
Put the ball up. There wasn't very many, really.
No, and yeah, these days it's a ball up every couple of minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're you see, he didn't have him long, and
Caught.
and it goes against him. Yeah, so if that was the AFL, you'd be able to swing him around 3 times before. You
Yeah,
get rid of
yeah,
it.
that's right.
Mhm.
No, they've changed it. It's
Oh,
if
it
we had to
was
go
held
back and
there,
have a game now,
and it
we'd-
was seen too.
Yeah, too high as well.
He was dragging by the jumper as he was trying to get the ball.
yeah, that's
It's Stewie Bott.
Stewart there.
Lovely little pass.
To Smed. You said Smed kicked 6, did you?
Yeah, I think so.
23.
Didn't get that one.
12-5.
That was Gary McFarlane that snuck it in.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was a bit of a goal line.
Mackenzie's old house is still there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was looking at that.
They had a premiership. They won a Taylor's own that now, and they won a premiership a few years ago when we were still out there with Aaron. And on the night of the premiership,
Curly grabs it,
they were allowed to go over and
dashes
set
away
fire
and
to
gets
it,
it to his teammate,
burn it down.
Alan Bott. And he runs, no, that's not him. Oh yes, he has run on to get it a second.
Oh, good on you, Curly.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, no, he was
Jeez, he
talented,
was
that
good.
bloke.
He won an Echuca League best and fairest, I think.
That 35.
He could
would
well
that
have.
be Peter Porter?
Yes, 35 was his number.
Right, I thought it looked like him.
He won a premiership. I don't know whether he played at the Fitzroy Stars, Dixie,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
down there, and he also won a premiership at Rumballara over there in that's the Aboriginal side in Shepparton.
We were walking down the street in
Shrugs off the
Aubrey or
tackle,
somewhere
that's
one night. This is
What?
years ago after Lakes had been, and he spotted us and yelled out
Come
to us,
back.
didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, good on him. He came into work there a while back, and I was just talking to the people out the front, and he just said, "Oh yeah, he used to live down this way, and I played a bit of footy out at Lakes, and
yeah.
that pricked my ears up, and I just thought, I reckon that's bloody Dixie Patton." So I went out, and it was.
Yeah.
G'day Dixie, do you remember me? And he sort of looked at me, and then Greg Wiles. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, no,
There was that nice little snap there. One
he's called in, seen me once or twice out in the farm, and recently we sort of missed it. We hadn't seen him for years, and he's doing a bit of tree planting and so forth with North Central Catchment Management.
Oh right, yeah.
So he's been in the district
Yeah.
a bit.
Yes, he does a bit of field work, doing First Nation sort of
Yeah, that
back
sort
burns
of
and all
stuff
that
too.
sort of stuff.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
that
So
sort
he's-
Front planting of trees.
We
and
got him
things.
a bloody apprenticeship at
This is the start of the second half
somewhere
now.
in Swan Hill, and the bastard didn't turn up.
Yeah, right.
I keep seeing that umpire in me head, and I can't think of his name.
Wasn't Dennis Gell?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't look like him.
I used to know most of them by their first names.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
He had a
Because
sort of
quite often you're in there.
70s style moustache.
In there on a Monday night as a league,
Keep
what do you
thinking
call it?
Steve.
What they used to call it? When you went in to represent someone, you got
Oh,
reported.
the Tribunal.
The tribunal. As a, I never had to front up to the tribunal myself,
Robbie
but
takes a nice mark in front.
me and Longy would go in as the advocate.
Yeah.
He's hurt his hand or something there.
Get out of the way, mate.
Yeah.
Lovely picture of somebody's hair.
Yeah, that was
That was
Longy.
Longy
wasn't it?
that we were
Yeah.
talking about. Longy there
Just
he
stuck
was,
his head in there.
definitely, yeah.
That was him then, wasn't it?
Yeah, he just saw a half of a Longy head there.
Sometimes I have to go way out in the bush to get the ball.
Mm.
Talking about, I remember way back, we were playing in the thirds at Merlemane one time, and someone kicked the ball and it landed up in a big gum tree, and there's all these little Aboriginal kids there throwing sticks up and trying to get it out. It was probably the only ball they had a long time ago.
Yeah.
Two of them could have raffled it and they both missed it.
What's that number there?
16.
16.
That's Jeff.
Yeah, you've got him.
And he gets the ball, it gets pinged. And
Yeah, see, isn't that quick compared to today?
Yeah, they can nearly run you into the ground and nearly kill you before they
Yeah.
make up their mind before they're going to give
Yep,
a
that's
free
right.
Who was
kick.
that number 4?
Four.
You was just there, a tall, thin fella.
very good. I am, yes. Right, I will stand by to get. I'll stand up.
4 there, that bloke.
There's a few
The Lakes.
people here. We're watching the old Wandella Vs Lakes game. And we're having a
That's Dog,
You can have some.
isn't it?
Well, Doug Roberts.
I
Yeah.
think.
Who's that?
Greg Roberts.
Right, we'll see it.
I've got him number 5.
Oh, he might have been 5 then. Yeah, I don't know.
No, he's got 2.
Conda's about to arrive.
Oh, Conda.
He's on the treasurer of the Lake Merrin Committee, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
collects the money out there and brings it in to me. So he's just about to drop some in.
Quick question, Ron. Are you copying videos for people?
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
got a bag full of them out in the car, or if you got time to do them at some stage.
Yeah, I charge $10 per hour of content. So if you got,
Oh, righto.
so if you want to do that, I can.
$10 per hour of content.
And like if you got a 3-hour tape, it'll cost you $30.
Oh, right. Maybe I better check back with the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking. I did notice you
I
had
did,
$10 with a video on
Yeah,
Facebook the other day.
I've
and
done
I-
a few already, and
Yeah,
it's good fun. I like.
I'd have to do some homework. I better check with the management. But,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for. No, that's all right because we
Yeah.
were thinking of trying to do it ourselves, but I don't know whether we'll ever get around to it.
Yeah, I've got it all set up there and got the system
Yeah,
worked out pretty well.
Good play.
All you have to do is provide me with a USB stick or
yeah,
something like that to put
yeah,
it on,
yeah.
and easy done.
I'll get back to you.
I'll have a look too.
Because there wouldn't be. Oops, there wouldn't be 3 hours on every tape.
Who is
I
48
think.
for Lakes?
48.
He was there
I
just.
remember playing football at Wandella with number 48. But
No,
it wasn't me.
no, it was a Lakes fella.
Yeah, no, I'm only joking.
Oh, right.
I think I wore it happened too.
It's 38, yeah.
And he misses, he doesn't get his third goal. He might have. I think he gets it in the last quarter.
Number 4. We haven't got number 4. We thought it was Greg Roberts, but I've got number 5 for Greg.
No, I think he might have. Yeah, I think 5 was him.
Who's that?
Well, I
fella?
don't know.
He's playing the back line, I'd say.
I can't
There's-
tell. I can't.
The blind bloke from Chum.
Johnny Haggett. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's still going, John.
Yeah, yeah, he's full bugger. I can never forget when he used to ride a 350 Honda motorbike out to footy
And
training.
sells some candy and goes around.
Couldn't see.
And
Well,
it's
I
in the
don't
Cal.
know how
Bloody
he
blind.
survived,
Yeah.
but he can't see it all now.
No, I see Barb
Fully
every
blind,
now
is
and
he?
again.
Yeah, he had bad glaucoma, I think it was. Back before they knew what glaucoma was and
Yeah.
what could be done
They
for
can
it.
fix it, yeah.
Yeah, you had to watch out for Johnny at footy training.
See, there's that
Clean a
bloke
few
with
up.
that tatty number.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
Top
30.
of everybody.
It's 30 something, maybe 39 or.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking 39. Now, who is it?
Yeah.
Would it be a Pask?
Well, I'm wondering the same thing. Darryl played a few senior games.
Yeah.
It could well be. He's no longer with us either. He died young.
Yeah,
Heart
he
attack,
did.
dropped dead shearing sheep.
There's that number 4.
Oh,
He's a tall, skinny. It wouldn't be that Fletcher, would it?
oh, could be. Wrong view, back view.
Takes
Turn
him
around.
up there and
No, I don't think it's him. He's shocking kick.
Mm.
well, picked out his
Oh,
teammate
he kicked it straight to Dennis.
though. Oops, the end pass didn't go where it was supposed to.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's one of those Britons.
20.
Yeah, one of the Briton boys.
Okay.
They were,
I think he gave that as a ball up because he didn't know.
He can bounce that ball. Or that
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think he's had a crook bounce since
No.
we've
Mm.
been watching.
The only time you'd ever
It's,
see him throw it up was if the centre was on real wet
Out
ground.
away.
Right away and a goal.
And no one seems too enthused.
Who goes
A
and
couple of
gets it
times
back
when,
to the...
A couple of times when you see, clapping.
There you are.
There's no hugs and
No,
No,
you
high
didn't do
fives.
that back. You didn't do that
No.
back then, did
No.
you? It was you just ran straight back. If you kicked a goal, you ran
Yeah.
straight back to the centre or wherever you.
Well, now they take them off the field and put them
Yeah,
on the
have a
field.
rest. Geez, you let anyone in here.
Boys,
Anybody's a man.
and this is the game,
Hi.
Hi, Brett.
Brett,
20th of July 1984.
Well, that looks like Tony Tasker, that 15.
No, it was Stewie Bott.
Stewie Bott.
Stewie Bott.
Yeah, I think
Jeez, look how
Tony-
skinny he is.
Tony,
That's,
retired by then.
That was Carmichael, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was Carmichael, wasn't it?
Yep. we're trying to get all Joyce's writing down all the names and numbers,
Yeah.
and we're
I'm only Lakes.
Alan Bott, number 2, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's
Joel.
Bigsy.
I think you better close that door before your wife
oh
gets on.
yes.
Yeah, you'll get the
Russell Bott,
sack.
number 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell me how's Kevin
Who's this
going?
one?
Oh, the hill's very steep to climb, I think.
Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
in Swan Hill.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I think Cheryl sort of thinks that he's going to be miraculously good by tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to happen. So
Well, Dubby's crook.
yeah, he's got Parkinson's.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he just it's a terrible, debilitating thing. He couldn't
Oh, hell.
take the top off a sauce bottle.
Mm.
Sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is sad. Big, strong man that he was.
Go curl, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep moving.
Right.
Good on,
Nice to see you.
mate. Catch you
See
later.
you, Brett.
See ya. If I was playing, I'd watch. Baulch was no good. His brother was
Look,
all right.
there's number 6.
Had a bounce.
My
Never
cousin
had a
was
bounce.
pretty good, yeah. See ya.
So how much? So is that money from the?
From the collection box
Oh,
out
yeah.
at Merrin.
How much in it?
Oh,
I
there's
don't
usually
know.
about $100 to $200 in
Yeah,
a
good on
you.
week or two.
Yeah, so they
Really good, and there's a lot.
they
that
chip
put-
in, yeah.
A lot of it put it in direct on the, the
In your
making
account,
detail.
yeah.
Okay.
Is that
That's
for
great.
camping out there?
Yeah,
All right.
because it's all volunteer run. There's no money from the Shire or
No.
except for what we can get from grants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been out there for a while, but it was looking
Oh, it's
good
been
last
great.
time.
It's been
Last
beautiful.
time.
Like the last couple of years.
Can't remember when it would have been. It might be 10
That's
years,
at
but
number
it was
4 now. That's
still looked pretty good.
tall.
Good to have plenty of water in there too, Ron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, who's
Yeah.
that with that mop of hair there? Was that Pumper?
Hang
Or
on.
they just kicked it?
Yes,
Oh,
Dixie
was
takes
it?
them over.
To be honest.
Pretty much.
He's on the wrong end of him.
You need
Yeah, just got the mark inside. Oh, who's that bloke? No, that was play on, I think.
There he goes.
Or you just played on because that's the right thing to do.
Because I could, I don't know.
And you,
Wouldn't have a
and,
clue.
and you kicked it straight to us.
That's right. Hit your target, you blokes.
Oh, and he's there again, like a brick wall.
Oh, it's great to see that this thing exists.
Yes, that's what I thought because
Yeah, no, there wouldn't be too many people ever videoed
Well,
a game of
okay,
footy.
who's number 20?
cause Lakes Footy Club was around for. It was originally amalgamation of Mystic and
Yes.
Lake Charm.
It was,
Footy
yeah,
club?
yeah.
Gosh,
It
that
was,
must have been a long time back.
Back in
In,
about 1906 or something.
No,
Later.
they amalgamated Mystic Park and Lake Charm had two separate teams till after the war.
Mm.
Mystic reformed, and then
See that? Now,
That's got to be
they
against.
amalgamated
that's what I
in
thought.
the early
Runs
just,
up on
the
the hill.
umpire just goes, runs around behind the building,
early 50s, I
finds the
think
ball,
it
brings it
was.
back and throws it in. I couldn't believe that when I saw that.
They threw it over the shed.
Yeah, threw it clean over the shed.
Yeah, so they were actually the only team in that ever played in this
Lindsay
league.
Hogg
that
played?
was
Lindsay
ever
Hogg.
two amalgamated teams.
Right.
Yeah, and it was never any other. Oh, apart from Rovers went to.
Rovers didn't. Yeah.
That was the only teams. Lake Charm and Mystic Park.
Did Lindsay Hogg play?
Well, he
I
did.
reckon- I reckon that
Yeah.
was
That
Lindsay
was
Hogg.
him just then.
Oh well, yeah.
But I
Did you have a
don't know
number?
which number it
I
was.
don't know what number it was. It was that lot
Down that
down
end.
there.
You might have been the one with a bit of a mop of black hair.
Yeah, we did have a fair bit of hair back then, curly sort of hair.
Before.
Dixie getting a few kicks.
Yeah, well,
He was all over it. The game. If it wasn't for
that
him,
the-
they would have been.
was it that one that we looked at, Richard?
I don't know now.
I'll go
It
get
was-
Dennis.
Hoggy, I'm sure. Put his name down. That'll do. We've got his name.
Gallo.
We'll find a number for him.
Yeah.
Bigsy.
I'm having trouble seeing.
Yeah, well, it's
Oh,
not.
leave him.
Yeah, it's a bit hard on the eyes, but
My eyes are crooked now.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with my eyes.
Is it raining outside?
No.
Oh, must be hearing things.
You just
Sometimes
open.
Sometimes
So-
our fire kicks in and it's got a fan that
Oh yeah,
comes on.
we'd had 7 or 8 points today out there.
Have you?
Yeah, this morning it actually.
It could well be
big,
raining
heavy,
now, I don't know.
heavy shower.
Well, we've had.
Is that Philip
That's a-
Pendlebury? That's who that is.
Who?
Yeah, Philip
Phil
Pendlebury.
Pendlebury.
Is that the one with the tatty number?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
that
wrong
was who
colour
that was. The
jumper.
first time that's in there.
Yeah,
Philip
that's him, yeah.
Pendlebury.
Well, I
Yeah.
reckon it's 33 or something like that.
Anyway,
Who?
say 30 something.
What was his name?
Pendlebury, Philip. Yeah.
Philip.
Philip. Yeah.
It was we got the dryer going out in the laundry. That's what that
Oh,
was.
that's all right. It was always nice to think it was raining.
Yeah.
It'll rain again. The long dry spell hasn't quite ended.
Yeah, when this dry spell finishes.
Yeah.
Stewie, you getting another look at another goal?
A new seeder this year.
All right.
Big bastard.
How
All
wise.
those cars there now, they're
64.
worth $100,000 each.
That's a bit better than.
As good
Tell
as
It's
us.
that.
got a
Yeah, that's
2-ton
right.
bloody box
Yeah,
behind it.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
you
so
wish
you
there
don't
was a
have to
car
fill it
that
up a
kept-
couple of times a day.
Absolutely,
He's
that's
going to
it.
sell all the high country at Tresco,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
17 goals to.
That's all they got
Five,
left
I
to
think.
say.
It's
Different to the old days, we used to
There's a good
drive
look at the
three,
umpy
three
there.
tractors out there, 320 run
Yeah.
combines, and you still weren't
doesn't
doing
ring a
60
bell.
feet.
Yeah, same when I worked for Jim, yeah, we had 2 20 rows hooked together and 2 tractors hooked together.
Yeah, between each setup. Oh no, the stuff they got now is just amazing.
Yeah,
Well, where he gets that one away, is
You
it?
do it.
$750,000
Oh
worth.
yeah, I can imagine it.
Bloody hell, it's money.
But it's efficiency. You've got to be able to. It's no good going back to the old days and thinking.
Oh no,
you know, the
no,
days when you
no,
were
you've got to
bloody-
keep going.
the old days of, you know.
Yeah. Oh, they're starting that much country out there now.
Yeah, well, if you got
They've got it so
two big shifts, if they did 18 hours a day, 2 shifts, on
Oh,
that thing
they
you do 7
don't
800
stop.
acres,
there
yeah.
it goes 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley's the only one that knocks off at dark.
Oh, he
Yeah.
got that
All the other
gentleman's
boys all
hours.
turn up then.
Yeah, that's who that is. It's Noddy Pendlebury.
Yeah.
This match hasn't been won with 6 people on the ground on top of one another like there is
No.
now.
Yeah,
No,
there's a
and
big
if
guy
you did,
going for
if you did do that,
I think.
someone on the bottom would get up and job someone,
Yeah,
wouldn't
probably.
they? You'd have to swing one
It's a
somehow.
bit ridiculous now.
With the old cars.
Yeah.
I was
I
just
think
saying
all
that if you had one
modern
like
ones.
that now, they're about 100 grand.
Yeah, oh, there was I noticed there was
Probably
a
one of ours.
That,
There's
that one, that little panel van there, that'd be worth a
yeah.
mint
What
if you had one.
what breed's that?
Don't know. It looks like a bit of a.
Yeah, it looks. It's not a
Yeah,
falcon or
Looks
anything.
like a zephyr.
Yeah, I
actually.
don't know what it is, but I
Would have
reckon I
been a
saw
Holden before they pulled it to bits.
saw a good Monaro up the other end there before. I think.
Yeah, what would we been driving about then, Richard?
Oh,
The tan,
Yeah, the Falcon.
tan Falcon, I suppose.
yeah, it would have been. It was a Falcon. There you go.
But we would have been round a bit further.
That's a good mark to rustle up.
Mm.
Everything's changed, hasn't it?
Oh well, yeah. We're all a lot older and
Oh yeah.
a lot wiser too.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
A lot sillier, I think.
Oh, clear.
And I know what you did. You did a great job out there to start the way you did and got through it all.
Yeah, we. You see what they've done now.
Oh yeah.
And what they've spent. Bloody
Yeah.
money. Breakfast. I was only talking about this cedar the other day. He said, it's only bloody money. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's
and
only
if, you,
money.
and if you haven't got it, someone else will lend it to you. So it's yeah, but that's how.
47. Who's 47? Have I got him? No, you're Ian Gillingham.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
still-
they just buy whatever
Yeah.
they want now. They don't.
Yeah, I was looking to buy. I was.
Don't
I did end up buying a ute there a few years ago, and I was in Swan Hill talking to the bloke at the Ford joined up there one day and I said, oh, you know, do you do finance? He said, most farmers just come in and put it on their overdraft.
Yeah.
You know, just go
Yeah,
and
that
buy an
number-
$80,000
that number
bloody
four, I
car and
reckon,
put it on your
seems like
overdraft.
Yeah.
I said, I don't have an overdraft. Anyway,
You should be
I ended
paying
up-
cash, John.
Well, I ended up I did.
The state owes enough, so the state's in enough debt, so why not the farmers?
Yeah. Oh well, it'd be mind-boggling
Should have
if
shot.
you went out into the Mallee now and
Oh,
you know looked at five places. It's 50,000 acres.
Yeah.
How much debt they'd have?
I reckon number 4's Lindsay
Anyway.
Hogg.
Yes, I think you're right. Number
40.
4 was his number.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that's who it was.
That's the old running over the mark.
Yeah, just to waste a little bit of time.
Yeah.
They're keeping the world going around though, keeping
Oh, yeah.
everybody sort of
And
I think-
you know.
I don't
It's
think that
certainly,
50 metres was in that. It
made
was
round to
15
go
metre
around.
penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Because I think it was at least 87
Money at home.
before 50 came in, because that was when that famous one happened with Jimmy Steins running over and Gary
yeah,
Buckenara
right,
kicked the
yeah,
goal
yeah.
in the game. That was a 15 metre penalty, not a 50.
Dishing out a lot of little penalties lately, not full 50.
Yeah, some of those umpires can't measure.
Yeah.
And then some used to be able to measure pretty well.
Yeah.
He used to say, I'd like to be buying real estate off him if we were selling it.
All depends on which team he was barracking from.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that's a point.
Stewie
There they
Mott.
go. Stewie Mott, there you go.
No, I can't get a close up of that. It's a shame he didn't. Or I guess in those days, if you zoomed in, you'd lose the quality.
Oh no, it was pretty good actually, but,
Yeah.
but I don't know whether I had much more zoom than that.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
that
about
umpire,
fully in.
if he came across and
It's not
Yeah.
Ross Franzi.
No.
No,
It's a
no, he
similar
was playing-
build
he
to
was still
Ross.
playing footy.
He was still playing footy for Rovers in '84.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a tall, sort of well-built
Yeah.
fella.
There's a
Oh,
huge
dear.
knock, look at that. 20
Certainly
metres.
bounce that ball,
Yeah.
though.
That was
A
Greg
big
Roberts.
hard hand pass and another cut off note.
There's that 23 there too
Oh,
that I
what-
can't work
Quickly
out.
gets it
Go
over.
Dixie.
If you had a
Gee,
team
Look
of
at the
him,
handball.
you'd
He
have
could
a good
handball
team,
it further
wouldn't
than
you?
I could kick.
Yeah.
Mm.
He was a bloody good footballer if you could tie the bucker up for
It's Giles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Number 10.
Yeah, keep him in one spot.
Yeah.
Huge
Hey,
kick, that's a
well done.
goal.
Good goal, that's a talk.
Mm.
Well, some weeks he played very well, and other weeks he might as well have stayed home.
Mm.
Yeah, when
Never
I
trained, it wasn't for overtraining. Giles, he
no,
He
no,
never
no, he
trained
didn't
in
train
his
much.
life,
He
but-
just turned up. No.
he'd always come.
Yeah, he was always there.
But he never trained.
But I think he'd. I was fairly sure he was on the payroll too. So I guess
Oh, he was definitely on the payroll.
he had to turn up. But bloody Strevens, he was on the payroll too, and you never got anything out of him. He never stayed around. He never came back to the shows
Yeah,
or
didn't he?
anything. No.
Well, that was the trouble with a lot of those they paid. They turned up 5 minutes before it started. Their wives
Yeah.
never helped in the canteen
No.
or anything. But
And I had a funny feeling back in when we had him. I reckon we paid him. Was it $4 or $5 grand? It was a lot of money.
Yeah, just,
Huge amount of money. He would have been the highest paid bloody coach in the league. Well and
that was
truly.
one thing about Greg Roberts and that, you know. Joe used to help and
Yeah.
they stayed around. They went to every
Well, they did
function
$50
we
bucks
had.
or whatever they got, or
Yeah.
$100 a week or whatever it was. He would have spent it all
Oh,
at the footy
yeah.
barrel
Yeah,
or on
put it
raffle
back
tickets
in,
or
yeah.
something like that.
No, they were good. Good value. Well, there was that friends of theirs, you know, he had the, did he work at Turner's Bakery or they came to
Oh, Barry and Pat
um,
Bar.
Bar.
Yeah.
Did he play footy?
No, never played. No, he was just friends with.
Just friends.
Yeah,
Because they
Greg
always
and
used
Joe.
to come to every
Yeah, they did
function,
all that
didn't they?
time. Yeah,
Well,
they
she
did.
passed away.
Another
with
bloke
cancer.
that worked for Mawson's. You know, at the back.
Oh,
Tall, thin bloke.
front on contact free there, I would have thought. I think he got
Out
it
at the
too.
quarry.
Yeah.
Another old coming up to Smith.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who are you talking about there?
Yeah, but I didn't hit him. I didn't do it.
He missed.
No, he got
No.
it. It's the two blue poles of the goalposts.
All right.
So yeah, I kept being, put off by that.
Was that Connors?
19.
Lenny.
Lenny Connors in the
I know
goal?
he did training for a
Yeah,
long time.
Yeah, well, I reckon that was Lenny Connors. I'm looking at that photo
doing
I've got.
the goals.
Yeah.
And that photo of Lenny Connors there, he had a beard and everything, and he had a white
No, well, he must have got
jacket
the
on. I reckon that's Lenny
we
Connors
gave
in
him a
that
different
goal.
Guernsey that week, body.
Yeah, I reckon he would have been past playing at that stage.
She's a bit wet
That's
just
a free
here,
kick.
isn't it?
Yeah, bit
That's
of
Hoggy.
a bog hole there.
A bit hard to turn.
I ended up with all the kids' jumpers
Oh, did
when
you?
it closed down. Oh, somewhere over that bloody big. They were in an old tin trunk
Yeah, I remember that. old
out in a
trunk.
little shed at the road. Some bastard's been in there just recently and scattered them all over the
Yeah.
bloody shed.
No, right.
I don't know what they were trying to prove. But
And what
Might
did
have
we
thought
have?
that might have been where you buried your gold, hid your gold or something.
We've got a pair of white combination overalls, and isn't that got train or something?
yeah.
In a box out there.
Well, keep it just in case we reform.
They're a pair big enough for Lenny Connors to
Yeah,
bloody
well,
wear.
Fit
You had to be a big bloke to fit in them.
nearly anyone into them then, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
All these rock and roll bands, they keep coming back and reforming. So why can't a footy club do the same
No,
thing?
we won't. If we did, we won't be able to play out there anyway. The Shire went and sold that.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
dude
yeah.
that
You know, there was some money left
mm,
that Judy McCarran, myself, Neil Gannon, we were guardians of it
Yeah.
or whatever. We've closed that off and we gave the money to the hall.
yeah, I'd heard that
Yeah,
it had
and-
been wound up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's because we decided, like Judy, we were all pretty
Oh
old.
well, it was
You
the
know,
best.
and it just needed to be got rid
Yeah,
of.
and everyone out there got a bit
Yeah,
of a dip at it.
well-
Most
The
of it had
over the
gone
time. The yacht
over
club
the
had got a
years.
bit.
Yeah,
And,
there was a nice little amount. They put
Yeah.
that annex on the front of the hall with
Yeah.
yeah.
no, that was as good a
That-
place
that-
as
yeah,
for the
well,
rest
then
of
yeah.
it to go.
Sitting there for 30 years. When interest rate was high, we dished out quite a bit, but then when it went
Well, there
down
was a
low,
bit there when it. I
Yeah,
don't
I
remember
forget.
how much.
Damn
it was
lucky we
a few
had money.
thousand.
We were financial when we closed up.
Oh yeah.
I was shit frightened we were going to bloody spend all the money we had on football.
Oh, that final. Yeah.
It'd be left to half a
who's that
dozen of us.
47? Oh no, that's Ian Gillingham. I've got him.
No. Mark
No, it
was
was
going to buy the old lodge hall.
Was that on the market again? Is
Yeah,
it?
it's on the market
Oh, right.
now. But the white ant's apparently been right through it.
Oh shit.
And there's nothing of
Not
it left.
really worth it. Yeah.
Well, Brett had to look at it for
Yeah.
him.
It was
It's running about 10 metres over the mark.
Four- 48. Who's that 48? We just saw
That was
him
old
down.
Claus there. Claus Anton.
Oh yeah.
48.
He was
come back
there. He was a
48.
fairly solid sort of a bloke.
I'm wondering whether that might have been. There was someone there I reckon looked a bit like
Number
Philip
20.
Penderbury again.
Who? 20's Britain. you
I
said.
think it's one of the
Yeah.
Britons, yeah. See, there was three of them, and this fellow Britain, that particular one was they were all Aboriginal fellas, but one was darker than the other two. Might
It's
have
48 there.
different-
Who's that?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, 48, Peter Robinson, we decided that was him before.
48 was
Yeah.
Peter Robinson, right? I haven't got him.
Is it nearly 3/4 time?
Yep.
Might have to go and have a use
Yeah.
the toilet if
Little
I can.
break.
It's
You
cool
want
weather.
you want a hot dog, do you?
No, I need it.
Or
Need
a smoke.
Toilet break. Yeah, or a smoke. One thing about it, I could never have a smoke at half time, quarter time, or even for about 10 minutes after training or after a game.
You watch the
Yeah.
yeah, it's a 3/4 time.
Like
in
if
the-
I had a
in the
smoke and
huddle.
did a drawback, I'd cough and splutter and bloody.
You don't smoke these days.
No, I haven't had a smoke,
No,
Joyce,
no.
since
As Ted
Dad,
Fletcher used to
since
say,
Dad died.
bring me back to the normal man.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people are giving up the cigarettes.
No, I gave them away when it killed my
Yeah, there's not
father.
very many anymore.
Last smoke I had was in 1997. The best thing I ever did was give that up.
Yeah. Save you a bloody lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, it has over time.
Jeez.
Well, you get
This
it
is
away, haven't you?
this is Alan
Yeah,
Bott.
yeah, we'll give it an
Yeah.
This is 3/4 time now because Alan Bott kicks this and goes straight to the huddle. So what I'll
No, for a start off,
I'll
he didn't
pause
notice.
that and
Yeah,
I'll-
show us where you.
Yep.
Yeah, wave it if I can use it, please.
with the boys having even a couple of orange segments I've seen there. So they used to do the old oranges.
That's Gary
Kerang
there.
phone, yep. Dennis having a rest.
There's not a huge crowd around
No.
Around the huddle.
a huddle like, you know, these
Yeah.
days. It's probably got a bit, well, maybe a bigger following. That's Alan. Is that Alan Rob?
Yeah.
Alan Robinson.
Yeah.
There's,
Ronnie
Shippy.
there's Chris Gray
Chris Gray at Darling.
and
That little fella there, I reckon that's Brucey Jones. He
12 was, yeah, that's right.
I'm sure it is. We used to follow Rovers, I thought, but maybe Rovers had to buy or something. I reckon I can see it. Is
Who's
that it?
that other trainer there?
Was that
Baulch.
Russ Douthit?
Oh, Douthit,
Yeah,
sorry,
Russ
yeah.
about it, yeah.
Yeah, he
Dusty
was.
Douthit, yep.
There's more around the Wandella huddle than the Lakes one.
Home game.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Good job to keep going as long as
Oh,
we
we
did.
did. You know, when you think of it, and you know,
We had nobody.
after that final year, and they went to Hay, and
And
Silvo always had at least two men,
mm,
and he
There's Murray
he
Bay in the background there.
give it
Yeah.
away, and there was nobody
Gosh,
left.
he
That's
hasn't
right.
changed. He hadn't changed
No, he
much
hadn't
till the
changed.
no,
day
he
he
never
died,
never
did
aged, did he?
Yeah.
he? No, he was
He's a
always
bit like
the
old George.
You always tell him when
Yeah.
he was barracking on the boundary, you'd say, "Boundary, boundary,"
Yeah.
or every man get a man. Or,
Yeah, that was
Byron.
Byron saying
Byron
that one.
saying,
Every man get a man. Yeah, and it still should be that way.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, this is
when
all an act. This is ridiculous.
It looks impressive.
they're all G'd up. Look at them.
you might be able to
Oh,
use
yeah,
the
they
footage of
got-
this
busting
next
their
time you
guts
want to
to
get
get
a.
Ed Darling,
Coaching
number
job.
42. Yeah.
Oh, that's Ed Dowling, yeah.
Yeah.
You see in the bloody league every night. There's one
Shit,
bloke
so-
standing there, another bloke's
So that
about
building
half
must
a
have
bloody
been-
Yeah,
mile
yeah, I
away.
know. Like
Back
there could
in
be
the
no
70s,
one
wasn't there?
whatsoever in
They never.
the old show out there's changed a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, the
Like
big-
that's with the
That
first
one?
part of the new shed.
yeah.
Oh,
Been
yeah.
added on to twice since then, I think.
Yeah.
Now we'll have to go out when the kids are, but the girls are playing netball, a couple of the girls.
Yeah, yeah, and I keep saying I'll go and see a game myself every now and then, but I haven't seen a game for that long. It's they'd probably
No, well,
Ebony got the best one of them
Yeah, good effort.
netball court the other day, so she was quite happy.
Yeah,
So who's number 5 there?
that's Greg Roberts.
Yeah,
Roberts,
knocked
yeah.
it away from
He
him.
came down from Wirraneen.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough that we used to get a few from up that way.
Was another bloke that come down at the same time as him too.
Freddie Fletcher was it?
Fred didn't come from, well, I don't know where Freddie played before he came, but he came down about that time.
Freddie Fletcher
and then
and
there
Ian
was-
Giles was a bit later.
Giles, he took us out to the Mallee one time. I can't think of what his name was now.
There's another fella came from Wirraneen, that I can't think of his name either. I see him from time to time in Swan Hill in the distance. I thought his name might have been Roberts also, but he was nothing to do with Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting back on the job now, I was
Yeah, good.
a bit slack there, zoomed out too far.
I think for the time, you've done a great job.
Yeah,
Back
well,
then, like you've only been a learner,
yeah, that's right. It was fresh,
and you probably had,
literally only a few months old when I bought
yeah,
that system.
and you probably had to pay nearly half a week's, half
Oh,
a
yeah.
year's wages to buy it too.
Yep,
It would have been expensive.
that's right. I've still got it out in the back shed.
Yeah,
In a bloody old suitcase and
yeah, it was one of those big,
big porta-pack
yeah,
thing.
yeah, had a big portable battery thing. Yeah,
29. Who was 29 there?
29.
Is that
Yeah,
Lottie?
well, that whisker
Yeah, that's
bloke.
Lloyd.
29.
He had he had a beard at the time. It's the first close up we've had of him. Lord Murray.
I see Lloyd quite often. He's plays bowls over at the golf.
That wasn't out.
Yeah, not impressed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rocky, I think that was. I
You
think
got some
that's
big
Rocky Roberts.
boys.
Yeah, I haven't seen his what's his name? Not Richie, the other one. For
Buddha.
ages, he's Buddha. Yeah, he's
Well,
last
he
time I seen
works.
him, big
He
fella.
was working the last time I see. He plays bowls down here at the bowls club.
Oh yeah.
But he was working at the Sporties.
Yes.
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah,
behind the
well,
bar.
and behind, well, he's at the bowling club often too, behind the bar there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he always has a chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, they were good kids.
they were good kids.
Yeah.
They were the best mannered kids, those kids of Lloydie's. Of any of the kids that
Well,
used
he
to come
was
to
the
the
same. He
canteen.
was only a black fella that worked every day of the week. And,
Mm.
No.
Is that Miles bloke again?
Yeah, he's having a bit of a go this quarter. He must have been trying to get a vote, were you?
Oh, damn it.
I think you could kick though, wouldn't you?
You can't get everyone right, Greg.
No, but I was coaching, so you got to try it. That's funny.
What, he just grabs it again? doesn't
Yeah.
he? At will.
The photography today of the football or the golf is absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
it
it's
is.
amazing what
The
they've got now, the
equipment they've
gear.
got now.
Yes, it's amazing.
oh, the
right.
grounds they're playing on too.
17, have we got him? Who's he?
Was that Lloyd, he just kicked the goal there?
Yes, he stuck one through.
I think that might be Strevens, is it?
No, was it?
17.
Yeah,
17,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it could well be.
For Lakes?
yeah.
What was his name?
Steve Strevens.
Never heard of him.
He was the
Yeah,
coach.
he used to be
Oh.
coach.
He was the big
He was the
goal
fine.
kicking import from
Yeah,
Ultima.
and I think he kicked 88 or something or other for
How do you
that
spell
year.
that?
Yeah, did he?
Strevens, Strevens.
There he goes.
That's him.
Hear
Yeah.
him? That's him.
Ribbons.
Number 17.
It's like Stevens with an R.
Strevens.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember him at all.
Yeah, we had to sell a
Yeah,
fair few
in
more
the-
pies to pay for him, Dick.
On the
A few more
internet,
beers.
he figures as the leading goal kicker for 2 or 3 years in a row.
What did you
Yeah.
say? This
For
is
the whole
84.
league.
84.
Yeah,
Yeah, I missed a lot in.
he kicked 100 or more than 100 goals. I don't know how many times.
I
Yeah.
missed a lot of 85 because that's the year Craig had the aneurysm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's up bloody working in the Northern Territory now.
Is that where he is?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
only
I
stops
was-
anywhere for a month or
Yeah,
two.
he gets.
He's in the Northern Territory at present. Baling hay.
At
Yeah,
the back of Daly Waters.
Told Joyce last night, he was talking that they cut the hay today and bale
Who's
it
number
tomorrow.
11?
So,
Well,
Oh
That's-
yeah,
that's
that's Tony
Giles.
Higginbottom.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry. Yep. Giles was 10.
I'd change my name if I heard that name.
I had a teacher called by that name. It's the only time I've ever heard it since. It wasn't too bad a day. It looks like it was a bit overcast.
Yeah,
but
a
it was,
bit of cloud here and there, but
it wasn't raining.
yeah. Well, it was 20th of July, so right in the middle of winter.
It would have been pretty cold, I'd imagine. Most definitely.
2012.
8-8.
Yeah.
And that's not the end of it by any stretch, because it's raining goals in this last quarter. There's quite a few from both sides, but Wandella get another 5.
That was Peter Porter.
Is this going to be available to
Yeah, well,
anyone at some stage? I'd like to
Yeah,
have a copy off, buy it off you or whatever.
I'll put it all together and
Yeah.
I'll probably load it up onto YouTube or something like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can watch
Oh, right. Yeah, that's
That
a
way
good idea.
You.
Yeah,
it. And anyone can watch it at any time.
yeah, it'd be good of you.
Because as it is on this hard drive, it's a bloody big, huge file. It's about 18 gigs.
Take a bit of uploading.
Because I did it in full 1920 by 1080, you know,
Yeah.
full HD, even though it's not high definition. The file is.
Yeah, so she'll take a while to upload that to.
That was Hocker's third goal then, I think.
Yeah, right.
Hocker played with us too, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
before he went out there. He had a brother, Michael. He was a really good footballer too. We tried to get him, but we couldn't get him. He was working with the Department of Many Name Changes, I think, somewhere. We couldn't nab him, track him down to come. But
It's funny, everybody knows what you mean when you say that.
I just, whenever I ring him up, is that the Department of Many Name Changes? Because you don't know what the name of it will be from one week to the bloody next. I'll get a few laughs.
Oh,
So-
good on you,
Dixie runs
Dixie.
in and gets a
Number one.
easy
Left
one
foot,
off
quick
on the
snap.
goal line. Like
See,
I
they
said,
didn't even give him a high
No,
five.
no, you didn't do it in those
They're
days.
lousy.
well, when it's
If you were playing in the
when
centre
you're about 12
or
goals
in the
behind,
ruck,
it's
you'd
crazy.
run quickly
Yeah.
back then.
Good.
Well, I mean, these days it's high five and hugs and
Yeah, no, I was telling Aaron about that the other day. He couldn't believe it that it wasn't a men thing to do
No.
back then, was it?
So what's Aaron doing now, John?
He's working down at IGA.
Yeah, he's in the IGA.
Here?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I came across him
Oop, there's another
one
one.
day. And he was heading over to, was it Cambodia or somewhere to...
Oh, he went over to Portugal,
Portugal for
on
the,
the World Youth Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went over to that.
Well,
yeah,
what's
the
Lauren
church.
doing? She's nursing, isn't she?
Carmen.
Carmen, I mean.
No, she's working for Swan Hill Austral Archaeology. She's an archaeologist.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she was something.
Yeah, so she's living in Swan Hill and got a full-time job up there. She's off to...
Oh, well, you've got them close then.
Yeah, he's still living at home, unfortunately, but we're trying to get him sort of set up where if he does buy a house, he doesn't, you know, we're trying to get him to save some money to be able to get a deposit for a house rather than we have to dip into me, sell some irrigation water or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that to buy it for him.
Well, what age are they?
Well, he'd be 26 this year
Yeah.
in February, and Carmen, she goes with the years, yeah, so she'd be
24.
in December. Yeah, yeah.
Same as one of my grandsons. He was born with the year. He's be 24 in September.
I was looking at a photo we took of us when they're only about this high, and the old hair colour has changed a fair bit.
At least you still got some.
Oh, I've still got a bit.
There we
Thinning
go.
out a bit.
Is that Russell again in the...
No, it's
No,
still
it's Stewie.
Stewie,
to
right.
Russell.
And off to Milesy. And a
Great
pinpoint pass.
Yeah, wonderful.
Good bounce, no.
Oops, no.
Good bounce.
Beaten to it by a bit of speed there.
That's what,
Who
yours,
was
Al.
that?
No, mine, yours.
That was Tony Higginbottom, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's if it is him. I'm only
A little
a
bit
long
of
time, 40 years.
Another nice pass too.
Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
making
6,
that
7,
noise.
8, 9,
Felt
10.
Oh,
like
that was my phone.
Was it? It
30,
felt like
yeah,
in
my
my
phone.
pocket.
We've got 15 of them, so
Yeah.
we're doing all. I still haven't got that 26, whatever it was.
Looking at number 6, there's might be one of those. Who do we have for 6? Mick or Pumper?
Yeah, Mick Pumper.
Mick, yeah.
Well, who was the 30? We haven't got him here.
Murray,
There's
get out
Murray.
of
Murray. Hey, what are you up to?
There's some good kickers in this game,
It
isn't
was
there?
very, some really good quality footy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, some of the handball and some of the
yeah,
you know, the short passes and
wasn't it?
marking. It's
That's
just
right.
makes you wonder, doesn't it? I was just about to say what my thoughts are going through my head is how much longer this league can survive.
Yeah,
Mm.
It's it must be
How
so
many
hard
left
now.
in it?
if you-
16?
Yeah,
it
must be so hard if you're going along
Mm.
to see some bloke about coming to play for you, and you say, oh, he says, oh, you know, you've got to say there's only 6 teams. It's not much competition, is it?
No,
Mm.
no.
Terrible
Do you
shame.
play each
But
other
then-
3 times in a season or what?
I guess so.
yeah,
Mm.
I think so.
I don't know. I've got a drawer
Oh,
at
that's
home,
a
but I
taunt.
haven't
That's a
looked
big
at
kick
it.
too.
No, it's amazing how it's gone. But then again, pretty hard to get kids to play football these days when they sit
pretty
down
hard to
and
get
play.
young people to do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, anything
No
outside
matter
of
what
swimming.
wonder it
Yeah.
is. They won't join the
But,
committee or...
but some of the teams got huge numbers, like McCorner. I was saying that with the netballers, I was talking to Lisa Wishart, and she said there's about 11 kids wanting to play more than
They got room.
Yeah.
yeah,
room for.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good grab.
Is it the same with the football though?
I think with McCorner they've got a fair, because they've got a big. They draw mainly from a Kahuna.
Yeah,
most of
they've
the
always
players.
done well from over there, haven't
And
they?
so, yeah, and I don't know what some of the others are like, but Murrabit seems to have fairly good numbers still.
But see, like out in likes of Lakes and Quambatook and that, instead of being 6 farms, it's 1 farm.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah.
one person operating it,
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
6 farms with 2 workers.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
You said,
Well, that's the-
Sylvester's used to always have a couple of workers.
And, you know, the old man and them always had a
Yeah,
couple of
always
people
had-
working for
Yeah,
them.
well that's right. So there's just not the
That little Datsun car there looks a lot like that little Datsun I used to have where I sold the muck funnel. I reckon it's the same one.
Cal
Good
gets
play,
that,
Cal. Yeah. Have a shot.
and I
Did
think they could have let it go through, but
Oh,
it
should
comes
have.
off hands, and he's spewing.
That blooming
You
Gary
could
McFarlane.
have bloody shepherded that through, mate.
Yeah, so we sold our farm and there was 3 boys. We had 3 boys. Plus we had a worker earlier on.
Mm.
Yeah, and then our cousins bought it, and all the cousins that were on that farm have gone now. So yeah, no boys
Yeah,
in what was Oh, I think they end up
same everywhere.
buying 3 farms.
The further you go out in the mallee, the bigger the farms are
Yeah, that's
getting all
right.
the time.
Oh, we get out towards Manangatang and some of those joints out there, you hear some of the sizes of some of them. Look, that Monaro sitting there, I wouldn't mind a pup out of that.
Brad's got 15,000
Yeah,
acres out there
yeah.
now.
Yeah, but there's a few up around Manangatang and out further
Oh,
up there
yeah,
doing 40 and 50,000.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
You know, a
unbelievable.
lot of the kids, a lot of the young fellas don't want to be home on the farm. They've off with
Well,
earning
yeah.
big money.
Most of them go to
No,
Melbourne
no.
to get a job
Mm.
or go to school
Yeah.
and never come back.
It's like in my situation, I haven't encouraged Aaron to want to come back to the farm, because if I did, I would have had to bought him 2,000 or 3,000 acres of land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you only
Yeah.
got 600, well, there's no future in that for anyone.
No.
Unless you're growing marijuana or something.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they're doing that up Murrabit and out, out near.
Thank God the some that do still keep buying. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Who's that kicking in there?
I think that's that bloody, what I was thinking was Rod Cole.
Well, he was number 14 and I haven't got him.
Oh, I'll put him down.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Rod Cole, he was related to
Cool,
old
good
King Cole.
Oh,
He came, he's dead. Died of lung cancer.
Just the minor score. 24 goals,
no.
16, is it? Yep.
What did you end
24,
up,
16
what did they
and
end up kicking?
I think Wandella get one more and Lakes get a couple.
Oh yeah, because I can remember a couple of times when Wandella beat us by 30 goals.
Mm.
Hay beat us by 30 goals. Ultima beat us by 30 goals.
What was the last year? What
No,
was
we
it, this one or?
85.
85 we played.
Yeah, okay.
And we didn't have a very much success that year either. They ended up trying to get a side to go to Hay, and even if you only had one leg, you would have got a game.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a goal, but it was a point.
I didn't go. I could have
Kick him
played a game in the seniors that year, but I thought no, unless I was injured, I can't remember. I didn't go up.
Those
Nice,
games
nice.
of going up in the bus were Richard's nightmares.
Jesus, it was a long way home.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
All the second bastards were drunk by the
Yeah,
time the football
Never
finished.
never went on the
The
bus.
seniors one day all wanted to have a
Yeah.
beer and oh shit.
Yeah, I remember going up. Didn't go on the bus. I used to drive up, but we'd
24,
stay.
he's
so-
24.
We went up with Lovell Spencer on the
Um,
bus once and we had to stop and get all the ice off the radiator halfway.
Mister. Yeah, I don't
20.
know.
Oh, they were the good old days. We had a lot
Well,
of fun.
he's
Especially the home games
Another
when you ended
Aboriginal
up at
fella.
Mystic.
oh Christ, I can't remember. That's Lloydie there.
Was he 24 then? 'Cause that was
Well,
the
must have been.
one that kicked that.
Yeah, it
point.
must have been Lloydie.
I've got
Yeah,
Lord
we were-
Murray 29.
Oh well, maybe he's changed jumpers. I don't know.
Well,
No.
we'll change his number if you reckon it's Lloydie. Oh yeah, we'll give him a smack around the ear.
The old dog just showing him who's who.
That's Peter Porter there.
Yeah.
That's
So,
Lindsay
there
Holt.
you go. Mel Farley isn't playing.
No.
Yeah, that trip to
Bulldog
Hay
over
with
there.
the ice, that was in the drought, 1983.
When
I remember going
Rabbit
out to,
Hay,
we had left home.
Telephone wires were that.
He-
Yeah,
he
yeah,
played-
it was -5 or -6 or
Yeah, I
something
know
that
he
morning.
played in '85.
It even froze on the
Because he won
inside of the
premiership
bloody
next year.
bus that day.
Oh, did it? Yeah, yeah, because
Um,
you guys would have left a lot earlier than us, but I had
Yeah.
ice in me little
Yeah,
cars
he
ready to
played
go
photo
that morning
86,
before
yeah.
we had
photo
off.
that
Still
I
had
took at
ice
the
around the
grand final over
windscreen,
here.
top
in
the
Alexandra
windscreen
Park
when
in
we got to
77.
Hay. Oh, sorry, to
And,
Balranald,
it
I
was,
should say.
That was when Tony Tasker
Um,
was
ice
playing. He
yeah,
was
Didn't thaw out,
Yeah,
number
just around the
15.
top of the windscreen.
And I think Rabbit, was he,
And
would
it
he
was
have been playing in
bloody
that
fog.
early?
Probably,
Back
yeah.
in,
all the way
back
up
in
to
77,
from memory.
78,
He
something like
would
that.
have long straight hair, I
Yeah.
reckon, yeah.
Yeah, the coldest day I've
almost
ever
like
seen
dreadlocks
here.
he had at one stage.
Moisture on the inside of the window, that all froze.
Jeez, yeah.
You go up there to get a bloody eye and your muscles stopped home and did it
No,
easy.
we used to stay in a motel or something and bloody
Oh, you know, very classy.
Yeah.
Stewie butt.
Why didn't you? Yeah, give me
Oh, barreling.
Another one for Smith coming up.
Six was Mickey Pound.
wasn't 83, it was 82. That was the
82
drought.
was the
yeah,
drought,
yeah,
yeah.
that was the year.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the first year Hay was in the league. No, it might have been 81. The bloke was in a hurry in that little car there.
And that was,
Yeah, they were going hard,
Really?
weren't they? Yeah.
that was
All the
the
kids around.
25th goal for Wandella.
You could have to go home and milk the cows.
Yeah, that'd be right too.
Nice play there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
really,
mark
it's
too.
Well,
Dixie
that's
pattern
Dixie
again.
again. Pity you
Oh, he
didn't have a
goes for a
team
gear.
of Dixies.
yeah. Considering this was supposed to be only a shit kickers league, I don't think this has been a bad
Oh, look
game.
at that diving mark by that fella.
Who
Well,
had-
there he is
who had
again,
the
now.
bright yellow car.
A lot of people didn't. Back in those
Yeah.
days, there was lots of bright coloured cars.
Mark had a yellow car, but I
He
don't
did.
think-
We also had a
Robertson's car.
Oh yeah, well that's the one. That was probably Peter Roberts' car, and Mark bought it off Peter, didn't he?
No.
No, not Peter
Greg.
Roberts. Greg Roberts had a yellow
yeah, that's
car.
right.
and
Yeah.
Mark
We also
bought
had a
Greg.
similar
One or
coloured
two?
one to that too, I think.
Yeah.
That
just
one
run
must have got a
off-
hand on it.
Off hands.
Well, Strevens wouldn't be liking getting a flogging like that. He didn't like losing.
I'm just looking at the blue sky there.
Yeah, stayed a year only. Yep.
Nice now.
It's a bit stormy looking actually, doesn't it?
And the other thing was too, like normally if you come from another team, you generally find a couple more that you drag along with you.
Yeah, yeah.
But that didn't happen either. He was just
Was that a drop kick?
No, I don't think so.
I can still remember when I was a kid. There was still Box Anderson used to do drop kicks, kicking
Yeah.
out from the full back and rub it Nethercote. They could
Yeah.
kick it from to the centre every time. I used to wax 1 year on, 1 year off. One would get a game
Hit the post.
for the interleague game. One would
No,
Box would
yeah.
do it 1 year, and then Robert would
Yeah.
just to share it around a bit. Kick it 60 or 70 metres every time.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
blokes.
That's our gas log fire thing. You know.
Oh, that's what that.
What it does is there's moisture in the gas, which it gathers and puts in a little hopper, and then it dumps it onto a heat exchanger thing to
Oh yeah.
put the moisture into the house as a
Yeah.
a humidifier.
Yeah, so I was
Free kick
just
to
thinking
Kelly.
because gas heaters will
Kelly,
One,
and
two
then
with
play,
that
and off he
pay.
goes again.
dry you
One
out.
kick into the forward line.
And I think that was a point though, doesn't no,
Would have
it
even
wasn't
been on
even,
the
didn't
full.
even register a score. Getting near the end now,
That's
I
my
think.
little red car there.
I think they shook hands, didn't they?
That could well be, yes.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the end of the
that's
game.
That's the end of the
The
game.
final siren just blew.
the fat lady has
All
sung.
the kids running out on the ground to have a kick.
Yeah.
Well, two of them.
No, that's great, Ron, to see that. It's
Yeah, it was.
certainly brings back memories. That was Craig Basler for sure there.
Yeah. Dennis.
Did you want a list of these
Yeah,
well,
what I'll do is
okay.
I'll scan them after we've done this.
Oh yeah, because
And then I can-
you
you
can
can keep
scan
them.
that one with the
Yep.
names on it, and I can
Yeah,
do
and
a
I'll,
bit of
and I'll
investigation.
scan the other
Yeah.
side as well,
Yeah.
just so I've got
Well, I
that.
think that's
Yeah.
Gary McFarlane.
Oh, sorry, it was
Yeah.
Gary. Yeah.
I have got quite a few of the
That's
names.
last time I
That's
saw
about
him.
it.
Probably
She's all run,
6 or 7
all
months
done and
ago. He
dusted.
looked like he was about
He
90
roughly
and
written
bloody,
that
Yeah,
just like a
anyway.
bloody living skeleton.
Thanks,
Yeah, right.
thanks everybody for your.
Oh, that's all right. No,
Thanks
thanks for
very
giving
much.
us opportunity, Ron.
It would take a bit longer.